No.
Gene, okay, so let's just go on to the next person. You're not up to have a serious conversation. Lynn, thank you so much for the $6 cash app. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You can't comprehend her past her hair?
Hello.
Anyway, hi, how old are you?
34.
Cool, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Not necessarily.
I'm only looking to talk to people who are voting for
Well,
Trump.
I mean, in fairness, but I would like to discuss what you have just discussed with somebody else.
If you're not voting for Donald Trump, then there's not
Okay,
much
I'm
of a
voting for
conversation.
him. I will vote for him because you're being so horrible.
How am I being horrible right now?
Because if we
You
go back to
not respecting my boundaries has nothing to do with me being horrible.
Oh, no, well, I mean...
It has everything to do with you being an asshole.
First of all, the tit for tat you did for the last person where
she was being fucking she was being racist. Shut your ass up, boy.
Well,
Shut up. Let's go on to the next person. Shut up. Shut up. The fuck? Y'all getting mad at me for calling out racism now? Shut your ass up. Hi, how old are you?
Why are you being a piece of shit?
For calling out racism? Oh my god, these white people. Let's go on to the next person.
White people?
Yep, I said it. Let's go on to the next person. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Already? It's the afternoon of y'all coming out the woodwork. Oh, Neil, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. Hello? They're so weird. They're so weird. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
And why is that?
Well, there's a plethora of reasons why, but I'd say the main two are the war in Ukraine. That's a big point that I stand on. I think he has a better solution than endless war that the Biden and Harris administration support.
What do you mean by endless war?
I'll get to it. Your question. My second main point. My top two.
I don't want to hear all your points.
Well, you asked. Second Amendment is the second one.
Well, no. The way that these conversations would typically work is like I don't want to hear all of your points at once because it's going to be nearly impossible for us to get through all of them.
That's why I only gave you my first two. That's it. Those are my two main ones.
Right. Whatever. Right. So what about this endless war that you're referring to?
The war in Ukraine, where over 1 million casualties have happened. I don't know if you've been watching like the TV or the news.
Right. So what do you mean by endless war? Because
right now there's no solution or a plan in place to end the war. And and Russia just gave us a note that I don't know if you pay attention to these things, but we're like the main supplier for all of Ukraine's weapons.
Nima, thanks so much for the $10 cash app. Okay, and
Russia has nuclear weapons.
Okay,
they're actually the country that has the most nuclear weapons.
Okay, Jacob, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. Okay, now what about this endless war that you keep talking about?
There's no plan to end the war. We're
right. So it's not on us to end the war. It is on us to protect this country who is being invaded.
Protect what country?
Ukraine.
So you support the war in Ukraine then?
I support protecting smaller countries from larger ones like Russia. Yeah.
Would you, if there was a draft and you got drafted, would you go fight?
No. A draft is not going to happen again, especially for another country. No.
You really don't think a draft is possible to happen again?
Yeah, so a draft is not going to happen for another country.
Do you understand that we will get involved in the war in Ukraine militarily if Putin crosses into Kyiv?
Right, and good thing that's not going to happen as long as we keep supporting them.
How do you know that's not going to happen?
How do you know that it is?
Because just numbers-wise, Ukraine's armed forces are collapsing.
No, it's not. It's actually the other way around.
Okay, so give me the statistics. How many people?
Ukraine has quite literally started to encroach on Russia, as well as the fact that Russia's military is crumbling. Because not only is it the fact that like Russia's military is like older on average, Ukraine's military is younger.
Russia's military
they're literally
older on average.
Yeah, so they're like 45 and up on average in the Russian military. So I don't see what you're talking about. Ukraine is literally winning because of our support.
The Russians outnumber Ukraine 5-1.
And yet it doesn't matter, and they're still winning because of the strength of their militaries.
They're not. What's winning? How are they winning?
Bianca, thank you so much for the $1 for Venmo.
Half their country's taken over.
Half their country is not taken over.
Have you looked at the maps?
Right. Yeah. Ukraine has actually started to has actually started to encroach on Russia, as well as the fact that they
haven't encroached. They went into the Kursk region and they're getting slaughtered.
Yeah, I don't see where you're saying that because no other source says that.
It's all over.
You can, yeah. How about you go and cite it up?
Why do you think?
Actually, that's so crazy. Go ahead and find that.
Why do you think Zelensky was just?
Go ahead and find that.
Are you done being so rude? This is what happens when someone's losing a debate.
Since when is me asking you for evidence me being rude?
There's plenty of evidence. Look it up.
Then go find it. You made the claim.
You want me to give you the exact source? The
burden of proof is on you.
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
How are you gonna get mad for me and participating in a debate and then call me rude for it? Fucking yeah, ayo. If you don't roast the balls,
look how you act.
How am I acting? I didn't do anything
you're supposed
to you.
To be out here
oh my god, you people are right, and I am very intolerant. So can you please go find a source? Oh my god.
Well, okay,
like, are you guys okay?
You asking for a source on the casualties, or do you want a source on Ukrainians getting slaughtered in Kursk?
Yeah, like go find a source that like Ukraine is like systematically losing to Russia right now. My God.
Okay. The fact that you don't know this is really
oh my
sad.
Goodness! Like stop.
Maybe you should stop doing makeup on your
oh my
lives
God! I'm literally not doing makeup. I have no makeup on my face right now. Like what the fuck?
And you won't even go to a draft.
Oh my God! Can you stop?
Okay, here you go. Are you ready?
Right. So where is it from?
This is from Ukraine Forum, the actual Ukraine news from the country of Ukraine. Ukraine suffered in one day 1,400 casualties. Just
that doesn't mean that they're losing. I asked you for a source.
Do you understand how many 1,400 people dying means? Do you
right? So
does that America, mean anything to you?
The United States of America has won the war and still lost a lot of people, right? So can you go ahead and tell me how this means that they're losing?
Do you understand the lives?
This is a very disingenuous argument. I asked you for a source on how they're losing, and then you just told me how many people have died.
Okay, here's another one for you.
Yeah, does it answer my question?
Russia-Ukraine casualties, both of them combined, 10,000 in the last week of fighting.
Why are you combining them? And I'm asking you for who's winning. I'm reading you
the sources. These are the national
so how about this? How about this? Can you just, so the nationalinterest.org, what is the title? Because it seems like you can't read.
You're so disrespectful.
Oh my God, you're so weak.
You would never talk to people like this in public.
I actually do, because I debate in person. So anyway, so can you please?
You debated in person. Okay, so here it goes.
I debate in person, baby. So can you please tell me?
Don't call me baby.
What is it? I don't care. So can you please?
The national interest.
Just really quickly, before you read any of this, okay? I am asking you for evidence on which side is winning. Not however many people died on one side.
There's no side winning. This is not Monopoly.
Oh my goodness.
This is a war.
Okay. Yeah, people win wars, baby. Right?
You don't know.
Anyway,
do you know about
so like I was saying again, what do you know about war? Anyway,
what do you know about
like
war?
I was saying before, casualties are not always indicative of who is winning or who is losing.
Are you kidding?
Right? So can you go ahead?
Did you just say casualties are not indicative of who's winning or losing a war?
Not always, yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm being dead ass.
Dead ass. You could just say I'm serious, like an adult.
No, I'm from Philly. I'm being dead ass.
I'm from Philly too. So and I talk with respect. So don't give a bad name to Philly.
Give a bad name to Philly by speaking in AAVE.
Speak with respect. Speak like you represent something.
What in the racism? I'm representing Philly. I'm being dead ass. Puerto Ricans are racist as fuck.
That's all you do.
They're so fucking racist.
Losing an argument. Stop pulling the race card and stand on your own merits.
First of all, you're speaking in the way from my people. Okay, that accent you have is from my people. And thank someone for the $5. You started coming at my accent. What the fuck? Anyway,
no, I didn't come at your accent. I came.
Anyway, baby, stop. Okay, a lot of crying. I don't like that. Okay, my girlfriend just had her baby. That baby cries, and it sounds so much sweeter than whatever fuckery is going on over here. Okay. Let's calm down, baby.
Do you want the source or not?
I've been begging for it for 6 minutes.
Okay, I've given it to you, and you interrupt me. You don't let me finish speaking. So here's the source. The nationalinterest.org. Russia-Ukraine casualty crisis. Nearly 10,000 troops lost in 1 week of fighting. And this is from September 26, 2024. It says... I'm
sorry. Read the title again.
Russia-Ukraine's casualty crisis. Nearly 10,000 troops lost in 1 week of fighting.
Okay, so what does this have to do with like whether or not who's winning or who's losing?
that by the numbers, if this continues, do you know Ukraine's putting people
I'm
with special
sorry.
needs
Where
on
are
the front lines?
you getting this from? Where are you getting this from?
I just told you like 4 times.
No. What you're doing right now is you're extrapolating the information that you're reading from this source.
Do you want another source? I can give you another source if this isn't good enough.
The second you give me a source that actually answers the question in which I asked you, then then we can have a conversation. But like it's giving like low reading comprehension, and I don't know why you're
saying
can't
I have
follow.
low reading comprehension?
Yeah. Yeah.
Another insult because you're losing the debate, but we can continue.
No, I'm not losing the debate. I'm insulting you and I'm winning the debate because you cannot find a source.
This is from Newsweek. This is from Newsweek a week ago, September 17th. Russia-Ukraine war passes grim milestone. Here we go. The human cost of President Vladimir Putin's full-scale invasion of Ukraine has been laid bare, according to one estimate. Over 1 million casualties. So what it's saying is Kyiv's estimate of Russian casualties are 635,880. Okay, that's Moscow's. And apparently Ukrainian troops killed are around the 400,000 mark.
My guy, my brother in Christ. And did you just prove my point on live?
No, you just said my brother in Christ, and look how you act and talk.
My brother in Christ. Did you just prove my point?
Maybe before you bring up Christ's name, have respect for how you represent the way you speak.
My brother in Christ. You saw how you started reading slower?
What? How am I reading slower? I just gave you the estimates. Ukraine's lost 500,000 troops in 2 years. That's 500,000 people. Does that number even? Are you so?
So where's the evidence that they're
grasp that number?
Right. So where's the evidence that they're losing?
The fact that half their country's taken over.
Where's half their country being taken over?
If you looked at the whole Donetsk region, do you even know what you're talking about? You're just asking.
Yeah,
questions
I'm asking you for a source on what you're talking about.
I can't believe it. I gave you 2 sources.
I don't know why you're crying.
Okay, let's go. Let's
but the 2 sources that you brought up was just about casualties, and that's not always indicative of who's winning or losing.
It is indicative when you're outnumbered 5-1.
Right, and yet they're still doing well, and they're not going to use nuclear power. Well? That is not how that works. That is not how that works.
Area.
They literally have. They are encroaching onto Russia. You're a liar. You're lying. What are you talking about?
What's the encroaching onto Russia that you're talking about?
1 second. Let me go ahead and find
this.
They went into
Kursk. They went into Kursk region for a little bit, and they're getting slaughtered.
So can you provide the source for that?
Life, the world.
Yeah, that's not a source, baby.
Like the news.
That's like asking. That's like saying like a schizophrenic person like has like a schizophrenic person like deep in a delusion is like life, the world. No, it's not accurate. So can you go ahead and find the source?
Okay.
Yeah. So can you go ahead and find the source?
The national interest. Fierce battles erupt in Russia's Kursk region as Ukrainian forces take risks. Since Ukrainian military launched a surprise foray into Russia in August, Russian forces have made tactical advances in the east and at 2 parts of the contact line inside Ukraine. So Russia's pushing them back out of that little encroachment, as you put it, that they made.
You just described an entirely different area.
It's the whole war. This is not a video game.
No, I'm not talking about it being a video game. You're talking about.
I really don't think
so they're
you just don't
encroaching on each
understand the
other.
gravity of it. I think that's what it comes down to.
What are you even talking about? You came down to the fact that I spoke in Ebonics, and you talking shit about whether or not I'm able to understand something doesn't mean anything. My guy, you cannot find me a source that they're getting slaughtered. What the fuck do you mean by slaughtered? It seems like the casualties on both sides are high. How you can determine this for them losing the war is fucking asinine. You have still not been able to provide me a source regarding this.
How are they winning the war? They haven't got Russia. It's been 2 years.
Can you lock in? But even if this is the case, right? It is not necessarily on the United States to end this war. The United States is not at war with Russia, right? What we need to make sure.
War with Russia?
No.
We're in a proxy war. Do you know what a proxy war is?
I'm talking about with boots on the ground.
We do have troops there. What do you talk? We have special forces there.
Right. So these
CIA assets.
Holy fucking God. Holy shit. Right. We are not
boots on the ground.
No, we are not sending people from our own military to fight to Russia.
Yes, we are. Where
the fuck are you getting this from?
It's called. We have them there.
We have people stationed. We have people stationed everywhere,
and we have them in Ukraine.
That does not mean that they are fighting.
When you're okay, let me ask you if this is fighting. When we give Ukraine long range missiles, that
is not us being involved in the war. Us supporting other countries is not us being involved in a war. That's like saying that we're in a war with Palestine. No, the fuck we're not.
And that's a completely you're segueing.
It's the same.
It's not.
I'm not segueing. I'm giving an example. I said us. That's like saying us supporting Israel financially is saying that we're at war with Palestine. No, we're not.
You're segueing again. It's completely different.
This is not a segue.
You can't. I'm not.
This is not. It's not a segue. I'm giving you an example.
No, it's not the same though.
What is it? What is the logical distinction?
Red herring. It doesn't.
What is the logical distinction? What is the logical distinction?
The logical distinction is we're going against a world power in a Euro region that has always.
Oh my God! No fucking. Oh my God! I said logical distinction, not distinction. Lock in. This is fucking annoying, bro.
Okay, here's the logical distinction. The war in Palestine and Israel is primarily based on religion. And 2000.
Oh my fucking God! I'm not asking you for the distinction. I'm asking you for the logical distinction.
I just gave you it.
That's not a logical distinction. That's just a distinction.
Do you know why the war in Ukraine even started?
Oh my fucking God, dude. This is like he can't focus on one thing.
But you can't talk about anything. You keep asking me questions. I give you the answer. You get mad.
Oh my God. No, you have not given me the answer, right? At the very least, we can agree that there is no clear winner on either side.
That's been my entire point. There's not going to be a winner, and if there is one, it's not going to be Ukraine.
As of right now. Either way, even if there isn't a clear winner, which happens sometimes in wars, it doesn't mean that we should allow for Russia to encroach on Ukraine.
And that's what I say. America needs to stop getting involved in wars that don't concern us.
It will concern us if we keep allowing them to invade smaller countries. Do you think the United States? I'm sorry. Do you think the United States of America just like became powerful off rip? No, it's because we invaded other fucking countries and won. Right? It's because we took other countries. It's because we took other countries and won. Right? So I don't see how we can allow. Stop talking. Stop talking. I don't see how it could be the case that we can allow another powerful country like Russia to invade smaller countries, to invade and bully smaller countries, as if that's not going to set the precedent for other large countries to bully and invade other smaller countries. Why the fuck would we ever allow that?
Okay, so now I just want to dismantle everything you said first of all.
Oh my goodness.
Number one, America did not become the world power by conquering other countries. We defeated Japan and we defeated Germany. And we did not conquer them. We actually let them go and help build their countries back up. We became a world power after World War II because of the nuclear bomb. The nuclear bomb. That is why we became a world power.
Tomato, we fought them and won.
Different.
Anyway, tomato, we fought them and won.
The war in Ukraine did not. Zelensky and I don't know if you know about this, probably not, but Zelensky and Putin came to an agreement that as long as Ukraine did not become a part of NATO and stood neutral, and NATO did not put missiles and bombs in Ukraine, which borders Russia, that Russia would not invade. The woman you support, along with our current president, if you want to call him that still, shut that deal down by sending Boris Johnson from England, who was the prime minister at the time, to say do not accept this deal. And what happened a week later? Russia went into Ukraine.
Yeah, they don't have to agree to that bill.
There was a peace deal on the table agreed to between President Zelensky.
That's not a peace deal.
What?
That's not a peace deal.
That is a peace deal. There would have been no war and 1 million people would still be alive.
They literally said, don't have any weapons on your land or I'm going to fucking invade you. That's fuckery. No,
okay, so would you support Russia putting missiles in Canada and Mexico? You think America would allow that?
Russia putting cannons in what?
Not cannons, missile. Do you think America would allow Russia to put missiles and tanks and troops in Mexico and Canada? Or America, do you think we would allow Russia to do that on our borders?
Is it their own land?
You're not answering the question.
I'm asking you that's the fundamental difference here.
America, the way we are as a country, would allow Russia.
That's the fundamental difference.
Crisis, if you want to know, that's your answer. We were about to go to World War III because Russia was going to put missiles just in Cuba. Okay? So we would not allow that. So Putin said, I don't want NATO on my doorstep. And we said, because America likes to start wars because we make money off of it, well, we're not going to allow that. And now we're at probably the greatest risk to World War III we've been at since the Cold War.
How did World War II start?
Like, you don't even understand the gravity of that.
How did World War II start?
We were attacked by Japan, and it was already started. It started in 1939
hey, dummy, that ended the war. Us being attacked by Japan and us fighting Japan ended the war. I said, how did it start? How did it start? Do you seriously think World War II continued after we nuked Japan? I don't know who the fuck we is. I didn't do that shit.
You asked.
Do you seriously think World
Oh
War
my god. Yeah, but you have to scroll out and come back, dude. I don't know what this glitch is from TikTok. I fucking hate this app. I'm not gonna lie to you.
we is? I didn't do that shit.
Oh my god, scroll out and come back in. You have a feedback. Chat, I'm playing Sims. I don't know. He just fucking left. I don't even know. I have no idea. I have no idea, chat. I have no idea. I said to scroll out and come back, not fucking leave the entire live. God damn it. Hi, how old are you? Oh, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Let's go on to the next person. Give it a second. Oh my god. The MAGAs are mad in the chat, y'all. They're mad in the chat. The guy thought that the beginning of World War II was the end. I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Hi, how old are you? All right, this person's not here, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Remember, if you do want to support me, Cash App, Venmo, to buy. Also, thank you so much for the money, gun. You guys, you guys are being so generous. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump? Fuck, I don't know why I did that.
Yo, can I take over where that dude that just left was at?
What was his argument?
Talking about like World War II and all that.
What was his argument?
I don't know what his argument was. I'm not him, but can I tell you my argument and where I think he was trying to get?
So then you were not. Okay, whatever. I don't know what you're going to be referring to.
Listen. We can be respectful to each other.
Oh my god, can you guys stop complaining every time you get up on my live?
I'm
like,
not.
Please
I'm
grow
just
a pair.
asking you to treat me like
I beg you to grow a pair. I beg you to grow a pair.
Okay, I hear you. Okay, be mad. It's okay. Let's
stop
just
complaining
go back
on my
and
live.
All right,
like
you know what? You're
really,
right. You're right.
Like, be a man.
No, you're
please.
right. No, girl, shit. You're right. All right, so let's get this. Okay. So if we're gonna talk about Ukraine, the whole war, like the reason of the starting of war in Ukraine, like he was saying, was when the USSR fell, Ukraine was split up, and Putin, he was in power, made it very clear that as long as NATO didn't reach further. Oh, give me a second. Let me go inside. Give me a second. Give me 20 seconds. Is that better? Can you hear me better now?
Probably. Yeah, go ahead. Nope, still trash.
Putin was saying, but the whole ideology still trash. Oh.
I guess you have to wait for a bit. We'll see.
All right. Is that better? It says I'm good now. Can you hear
Everyone
me?
in the chat calling me mean. You're just fucking biased. Okay, go ahead.
I appreciate you. No, hey, you know what? They are biased, but dude, you got 2K
I didn't need you to
viewers.
answer.
You're the largest viewer here, man. So you got all the views, all right? That's all that matters, right?
I'm the largest viewer? What do you mean?
Not the largest viewer, the largest viewed political streamer right now. You're sitting number one. No one else is debating with you like anyone else. You've got the most viewers right now for the political streams.
I guess.
So, essentially, what Russia was saying was if NATO had stretched farther out into their land by putting missiles or anything like that in Ukraine, that they would get involved in the war. NATO went and did that. We armed Ukraine. What he was saying with Cuba and Mexico by putting missiles and, fucking destroyers and frigates and all that, it's all political power, right? We're moving pieces elsewhere that we don't want. Where you're wrong, in my opinion, with the whole arming Ukraine and that, it's a proxy war that they've come onto their land and they have the right to defend it. Israel is funding both the Russian and the Ukrainian side through the United States. So we're funding Ukraine. We're also funding Israel. Israel just pled guilty that they have been sending missiles and arms to Russia as of 2022. So that's where I think he was trying to get. And, you know, I'm not him. I can't argue his point, but I'm going to argue mine. This is the dumbest. We're funding a proxy war. The U.S. is currently at war. We just don't fight it. We send billions of dollars to both sides to fight this war because at the end of the day, it's what makes money. The number one thing that makes you money in the United States is war. So it feels a little stupid, in my opinion, to take the argument or the stance that we're not doing anything or that the U.S. isn't at war when we fund literally what costs the Marine Corps, the United States Marine Corps alone, to run per month to fucking Ukraine, and the exact same funding to Israel, which gets sent to Russia. That's where I think he was trying to go with it, and I just wanted to kind of come on and argue his point a little bit.
And I cared because
I thought that was the whole point of this live, was to debate.
Right, and I'm asking you why you brought this up. Like, what is your argument here? Because you just made
you were
statements. You didn't make an argument.
Railroading that last dude, and then you fucking
railroading him.
I'm just trying to.
I didn't kick him. He left alive.
No. I'm saying with your attitude, hun. Like, you're kind of.
I don't know why you guys. I don't know why you guys keep saying that I'm mean.
And then you're like, I don't know why you guys are saying all this, or everyone's.
It's because you're fucking weird. You see a black woman who's not like smiling ear to ear, and then you fucking think she's a bitch. I think you're just like weak. Like, I don't think it's me. I think it's definitely because people are weak. Hi, how old are you? Very weird.
38.
Okay, because you guys don't treat white creators like this. You see it as passion, but when I'm like this, you see it as anger. Get it together and read a book. So yeah, thank you so much for the money gun. Anyway, can I get some fucking reparations for these racist fucks in my chat? Yeah, so are you voting for Trump?
I probably vote for Trump, yeah.
And why is that? Let's see.
Because I think I have children and I don't support guys dressed like women coming into the elementary schools and reading books to my kids half naked.
They're not half naked.
So you do support that?
Yeah, I support people reading to children. Bradley, thank you so much for the galaxy. I appreciate you.
Do you support men that are trans to go read books to children?
Yeah, I do.
So all your followers, you guys support that too?
I support people reading to kids. Yeah.
You support men dressed like women?
Like if a trans person has like a niece or nephew or even a child, is it wrong for them to read to them?
If you want to read to your child, that's fine. But do you support them going and reading books to kids without the parents' permission at the schools?
Why does a parent need a permission for a person to read to their kid? That's weird.
So you support that then?
I support people reading to kids. Yeah.
So you support a guy walking in with some tight pants, ding dong hanging out, coming in.
That's never happened. I think you're just like. I think you have a kink, and I think you watch way too much corn, because that's never happened.
It's pretty simple. If you just
like trans people and drag queens have human decency.
You're telling me that a man dressed like a woman.
Like I think you have a kink. I think you watch too much corn, because that's never happened. They come in there and they're fully dressed and they're wearing like large extravagant dresses. Would you be mad would you be mad at someone from the Met Gala reading to your kids?
No. So,
okay, then. So
I think that'll.
Then go ahead and find me. Then go ahead and find me the video of someone with their dingling out reading to children.
Did you see the Olympic awards? I mean, those guys. There was a guy right next to a little girl that had his private hanging out. Did you see that?
His privates hanging out? Everyone on that board was an adult, by the way.
No, there was actually a little kid there. If you go back and look at it.
I didn't watch the Olympics. Was there another fucking performance that I'm unaware of?
There's a lot of videos on that. If you just look,
what is it called? Okay, I think it's only for the $2.
Let me see this guy's name. What's his name? Just type in there. Just say Olympic award ceremony and put little kid there. Try that on YouTube.
Let's see. Nope. I'm just seeing pictures of winners. I'm seeing like one of the youngest people to ever join the Olympics. Tyler, thank you so much for the $5.
I'll find it real quick.
I'm looking it up. I'm not seeing shit right now. Are you talking about the one where Christians thought that they invented the Last Supper or some shit?
Well, that is the Last Supper. Do you know what the Last Supper is?
It actually was not the Last Supper. Christians did not. You do realize that the way that the Last Supper was drawn and painted is not canon to the Bible. That's not canon. Like that's not how.
I know that.
Right.
But
so then it didn't have anything to do with Christianity because that's already not in your Bible.
Okay, you're right. There was not a verse in the Bible that says. Well, no, actually, there was a verse in the Bible where Jesus just sat with his disciples and had the Last Supper.
No, the Last Supper was a thing that happened in the Bible. The way it is depicted is not how it happened. Those are two different pieces, right? That painting was drawn within, I forgot what that era was called, but it was an era of art that was inspired by Greek mythology. The Greek mythology being Dionysus, the god of abundance.
Greek mythology drew a picture of Jesus and all the disciples?
No, the painting of the Last Supper was inspired by Greek mythology.
Picture of what?
The painting of the Renaissance. Thank you so much, chat. The painting that was drawn in the Renaissance was inspired by Greek mythology and Greek artwork.
To draw what?
Are you?
What did they draw?
Are you Peppermint Patty?
Can you ask the question? Answer the question. They drew what? What did they draw? The what?
They drew the god of Dionysus.
No, what's the picture that they drew? You said they were inspired by the Greeks to draw what? The Last Supper?
Right, because during the Renaissance,
Where's the Last Supper from?
Right, you're not grasping.
Where's
okay,
the Last Supper from?
You're not grasping. Okay, I understand Christians don't read. Please lock in. The Last Supper.
Where's it from?
Was painted during the Renaissance. The Renaissance was inspired by Greek mythology and artworks. Do you understand? Stop talking. Hey, stop talking.
Simple question.
Stop talking. During the Renaissance, the man who painted it was widely known to be Christian.
Okay.
So he inspired this painting from the Feast of Dionysus.
Okay.
Do you understand? And during the Olympics, it was not the Last Supper that they were basing this off of. They were basing it off of what the Last Supper was based off of. I think Christians don't understand. Y'all were not even the first, second, or the 30th to do what you do. So can you go ahead and find that photo, though?
So we're talking.
Can you go ahead and find that photo? Can you go ahead? We're not talking about the Last Supper. Anyway, can you go ahead and find that photo?
Who drew the Last Supper? Who drew it?
The Last Supper.
Who drew it?
Da Vinci? Was it Da Vinci?
Yeah, it was Da Vinci. He drew that. And you're saying that he was motivated by who?
Right. This painting was painted within the Renaissance. The Renaissance was inspired by Greek mythology.
Right. It said Leonardo da Vinci painted the Last Supper. It didn't say he painted the whatever you're talking about. It's very simple.
No. The Feast of Dionysus was already a painting. Supper. The Feast of Dionysus was already a thing. He inspired the Last Supper from that other painting. Because the Renaissance... because the Renaissance is based off of that. The Renaissance is people's newfound interest within old Greek art and mythology.
Okay, you're kind of all over the place here. So it's
I'm not. I'm being completely linear with you.
Look, it's pretty simple. Everybody knows that the picture of Jesus and all the disciples is the Last Supper. Period. Okay. Period.
Right. That's because
Simple.
people have a particular level of common sense, but people don't know where that painting actually comes from.
You're right. They don't know where it came from.
People think that painting is like canon to the Bible, and it's not.
If it's a picture of the Last Supper, the Last Supper
that's not how it happened. I don't know why Christians claim that.
Is only in the. You're missing the point. It's like saying if I drew a picture of Mary and Jesus.
But then that's like saying. But that doesn't make any sense though. But because that's like saying if they just happen to be around a small wooden table, then that would also be imitating the Last Supper. But the Last Supper, as it's depicted by Leonardo da Vinci, is not canon to the Bible.
It says that Leonardo da Vinci painted the Last Supper.
Was he there?
You're saying that, oh my gosh, was he there? So if I draw a picture of Mary and Jesus, I have to be there in order to draw that?
No, what I'm saying is that if you appropriate the concept of the Last Supper in that particular framing, we understand that framing is not how it actually happened. How it actually happened is closer to you having dinner with your family.
Let's just be more
No,
simple.
I just think that you're not grasping what I'm saying, and it's really problematic.
No, okay, look, very simple. I looked up on Google. Leonardo da Vinci painted the Last Supper. Period. Okay, so the Last Supper, everybody knows. Everybody knows Last Supper is Jesus Christ and all his disciples. Period.
This isn't the point. This isn't the point that I'm making here.
No,
it's not. It's like, oh my God. What I'm saying is that the Olympic ceremony was not based on the Last Supper. It was based off of the Feast of Dionysus. Because it only looks like the Last Supper because the Last Supper was also based off of the Feast of Dionysus. That is the point. That is the only point that I'm making. Both of them are inspired by the same work of art. But Christians who appropriated this piece of art for some fucking reason assumed that it was the Last Supper. It was not. Both are appropriations of the same piece of art from Greek mythology. That is what I'm saying. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, chat. Holy fuck.
Type it on Google, the Last Supper, see what picture comes up. And then type it on Google, the Feast of Dionysus, see what comes up. There is no picture of the Feast of Dionysus.
They are identical.
No, there's not. There's no picture on there. Look it up. Google. Everybody Google it.
The Feast of Dionysus is a real fucking... What are you talking about?
Look up on Feast of Dionysus picture, and you will not find it. Will you find a picture of people sitting at a table like that?
How do we know about the Feast of Dionysus if it wasn't already a fucking painting?
Okay, everybody on Google, look up on Google, Feast of Dionysus picture. You will not find one. Look up the Last Supper. You will find a Last Supper picture. Here's my point.
Do you want me to like?
Here's my point. Okay, then get your camera, your phone. You who lean
right,
TikTok.
Right. So let's go ahead and find this.
You can't do it.
I literally pulled it up. I literally pulled it up in a second.
You're talking out here.
I pulled it up in a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and just fucking. I don't know why you're losing your shit right now. So let me just go ahead and fucking. My brother in Christ. 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 What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you what are we talking about? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Why are we talking about? What are we talking about? What's going on? Like, one is historically inspired by the other. You're gonna sit here and say that you see no similarities between the Last Supper and the Feast of Dionysus. What a fucking joke, dude. Unmute.
There's not a guy in the middle of the table. You're telling me that picture.
Oh my God, there doesn't need to be a guy at the middle of the table. I'm not saying that they are exactly alike. I'm saying that one was inspired by the other.
Once again, let me ask you a question. At the Olympics, what does it look
so
like?
Disingenuous.
The Olympics picture, does it look like the Last Supper or does it look like the one you just showed us?
It unironically looks more like the Dionysus one.
Oh my gosh, come on, dude. Come on. This is just stupid. This is dumb.
How is it stupid and dumb? Also, there's no children in this.
5-year-old man, come on, man. It's like
there's no children here. There's no children. There's no children in this. It's just like
there is.
It's just some weird blue guy.
Have more logic than this. If I were to ask my kids, hey, what picture looks more like that one? I'm also looking because people have a bias. I'm also looking at the ceremony. There's no children. There's no children in this. There's no children in this. Like, I think you're being incredibly disingenuous. Like, we can both agree, this opening ceremony was weird as fuck. Just say that it was weird and low budget and tacky and weird. Like, it looked like shit, I'm not gonna lie. Some very beautiful people, but it looked like shit. We can all agree on that. It was very tacky. But it had nothing to do with Christianity. So let's simmer down. Okay? Not everything is about you guys. Not everything is about you guys. Okay? Everything is about God, that's for sure.
Debatable.
That's no. Everything is about God. God created everything. It's not about you.
Man, good thing it's not real. Anyway, so can you go? Yeah. So can we get to an actual point, please?
I'm getting there. I'm gonna find that video. With the
Go ahead and find it
with the kids there. That's nice. Okay, let's see here. Where is it at? Okay, yeah. Okay, you ready for it?
What is it called?
If you look up this video, it's called, what's this guy's name? It's called the Opening Olympic. This guy's name is Isaiah Salvador. Is Isaiah SALDI?
What is it on fucking? Is it on YouTube or something?
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, he goes through the whole. I saw that guy's video. He went through the whole thing. And
you want me to watch an entire video to prove
you
your
don't gotta watch the whole thing, but for people who are listening, you can go ahead and see
What
that.
is it? What is the title of the video?
The title of the video is "The 2024 Olympics Opening Ceremony is Disturbing. Watch before they delete the video."
They never deleted the video. You people are a bunch of conspiracy theorists. No one cares if you know that queer people exist. It's on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
And okay, this guy.
Oh, okay. This one's better. This one's better. This one goes right to the point.
Hold on. Okay, so it starts off with him being fat phobic. Let's see. Hold on.
This one's actually better here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Let's listen to this guy that you're citing here, who is another self-centered Christian who thinks that everything is about them, right? Even though you guys weren't even the 200th of the people to do what you've done. Okay, so many other religions were inspired by the same shit. You're not special. So let's go ahead and listen to what he's saying.
What kid is this? Why does everything have to be about kids? I'll tell you why. Because it's a spirit of perversion. That's why. This isn't.
Where is there a kid in this?
Oh, there's definitely kids in there.
Where is there a kid in this?
Watch the video. Watch it. You'll see.
Oh, they're small. They're right there.
Yes, they're right there. And there's guys ding
Oh, wait. Oh, actually, no.
Yeah, there is. There's kids there.
Wait, fuck, I lost the video. This is in an entirely different part of the ceremony.
No, there's kids at the table too. There's kids at the table. There's kids when they're dancing. There's kids there. They put kids there. It's perverted. It's perverted. Why would you put little kids right there around all that garbage? It's perverted. And that's why
people dressing up in costumes?
No, people. Come on, dude. Costumes, really? Come on, dude. That's all sexual, man. That's not like costume. That's like sexual. Why are you gonna put
sexually? What? These people are fully clothed.
Come on, dude. The way they move, come on, man, dude.
The way they move, they're posing.
You're playing dumb right now. You're playing dumb. You know that's.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at it.
You're playing dumb, dude. Come on.
I'm literally looking at it.
When they're all, dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. A trans guy is more. A trans guy is more sexual than a woman. They. I mean, come on. It's perverted, man. Come on, dude.
Is it wrong to have children around men in general?
Really? You really asking that question? Really?
Yeah, I'm being dead ass. Is it wrong for your child to be around you?
No, it's not.
Why not?
Dude, come on, man.
Is it wrong for your child to go out in like Halloween?
We're talking about kids being around perverted men. Okay?
I'm trying. You're assuming that they're perverted. Stop watching corn. Stop watching corn.
I don't watch porn.
These people are literally dressed up for this event and they're posing for a picture.
No, there's a look.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and just pull up. Let me just go ahead and pull up the Olympic ceremony. Hold on.
I'm glad you're saying this. So everybody watching this video can know where you stand. So you are. For
Everyone has always known where I stood.
You are for the Olympics and you are for trans being around little kids. You are for that.
Yes, I am. Trans people are people.
Yes.
What's wrong with trans people being around kids? There are trans kids.
Are pedophiles people too? Are pedophiles people too?
Yes, but they cause harm.
So a trans guy walking.
And you know who's more likely to be a P3DO? You.
How's that? How so?
Because you're a cis man.
Okay, so the person who believes it's okay and the person who believes it's not okay.
Statistically, yeah. Unironically, statistically, you're more likely to be a P3DO.
Actually not.
Your
because-
father, your grandfather. What's the age gap between your grandfather and your grandmother?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The age gap to my grandpa, my grandmother?
Yeah.
They're on the same age.
Are they around the same age? That's fucking rare.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay.
Even
Anything
still,
else?
statistically, you were more likely to be a P3DO
Was a.
because you're a cis het man.
I'm a what?
You're a cis hetero man.
What is it? You don't even know me, and you're
Are
saying who I am.
Are you cisgender?
Am I what?
Are you cisgender?
I don't use those terms. I use like man or woman. That's it. I don't use
Are
the
you
term.
are you a male? That cisgender is not a gender, genius. It's
I'm a
it's a
man.
medical term.
No,
So
it's
are
not
you
a medical term.
are you a male?
I'm a male. Yeah.
Are you a man?
I'm a man. Yes, I am. Man.
So you're a cis man. Are you heterosexual?
I'm just. There's only.
Are you heterosexual?
There's no such thing. As
Are you
that. There's just male
heterosexual?
and female.
Are you
There's no such thing
heterosexual?
as that. There's just male. And female.
I'm not having this conversation with you. You don't read. Are you heterosexual, or are you undecided? Be who you are.
Am I undecided? What are you talking about?
Are you
dude?
heterosexual?
I'm a man, and I.
Are you heterosexual? Do you not? Do we not know what hetero means anymore? What the fuck?
I don't know what that means. I don't care to know.
Yeah, let's go on to the next person. You don't know what the fuck? What the fuck? Why does the existence of trans individuals make people just regress 130 years of language? You don't know what heterosexual means, brother? That's fucking tragic. That's fucking tragic. You want to be devoid of anything relating to humanity. You don't even want to call yourself heterosexual. Anyway, hi, how old are you?
I'm 46.
Okay, are you voting for Trump?
But I'm gonna vote this year.
You're lagging really bad. Yeah, you gotta come back later. You gotta come back later. Let's go on to the next person. Yeah, I'll give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Oh my god, people are not loading in, y'all. Anyway, I've been dealing with a lot of fuckery today, y'all. I've been dealing with a lot of fuckery today. A lot of fuckery today. A lot of fuckery today. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys already know, Cash App, Venmo in the bio. If you want to support me that way, thank you all so much for the gifts and all the love and all the support. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad, Chad. It's getting real bad. People are not loading in, y'all. Give it a second. Please be patient. Oh my god. What the fuck? You wish me dead? Oh my god. You're fucking crazy. Blocked? What the fuck? It is never that serious. Hi, how old are you?
Yeah.
It is not that deep.
I'm 41. How old are you?
Don't worry about it. So are you voting for Donald Trump?
What do you mean? Don't
Amy,
worry
thanks
about
so much
it?
for the $12.
You just asked me a question about my age.
I have to ask you that question. Assume that I am old enough to be here. I cannot assume the same of you. So
Well,
are you voting for Trump?
I can't assume it with you. People lie.
I'm running the live.
Okay, listen. You made a comment about the guy's age gap between his grandfather and his grandmother, and you said that's a PDF.
Yeah.
No,
A lot of y'all's grandparents. A lot of y'all's grandparents are predators. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of y'all's grandpappies are predators.
An adult with a minor is a PDF.
Right. So a lot of people's grandparents have like 20-year age gaps. A lot of your grandfathers are predators.
I'm 41 and my girlfriend is 26.
Weird.
How is that weird?
It's just weird.
So then you're telling me that homosexual relationships are not weird?
No.
Oh, so that's normal. But I could reproduce with a 26-year-old, but
You can reproduce with a 12-year-old.
Listen to me. An adult with a minor is a PDF.
I didn't call you a PDF.
I'm telling you that the age gap doesn't
I said
mean
there's a
anything.
difference between you can be a predator
listen
but
to
not
me.
be a PDF.
You're just angry because you're an older black woman and they don't want you. They want younger white women. That's the truth. That's why you're angry.
And there it
You're
is.
angry.
And there it is. That's
You're
why
angry.
you're pushing 50, dating a 20-year-old. You know what, chat? You know what, chat? You know what, chat? Look, the sheer amount of racism that I've experienced. Yeah, I'm younger than his girlfriend. I don't know why he's speaking. Anyway, the sheer amount of racism that I've been experiencing these past couple days. Let me tell y'all something. If you're watching me for free, I will end this shit. You understand me? You understand me? Cash App Venmo in the bio. I demand reparations for this suffering on your behalf. Okay? 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 Thank you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Let's go on to the next person. Thank you. Hi, how old are you? Fuck off.
How you doing? How are you?
I'm fine. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I've been listening to your chat for a minute. I ain't a hater. I hear what you're saying. Just don't yell at me because I don't have time for this shit. I want to have a civil conversation. It'll be a quick 5 minutes, but I just want to ask you a couple of questions really quick. So, where did Kamala Harris go to college?
It's
This is just general
Kamala.
questions.
It's Kamala. It's Kamala.
What?
It's
I said
Kamala.
Kamala. I
You
said
did not say Kamala.
Why are you so aggressive?
How am I being aggressive? Oh my fucking
Well, just
god!
listen, just relax.
You
Just
racist
answer question, bro.
fucks! Get out of my live! Oh my god! I was calm. Oh my fucking god, bro! I can't do shit. Hi, how old are you?
65.
Are you voting for Trump?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because when Trump was in office, everything was really good, and now everything's a mess.
Yeah, what do you mean by this?
Well, I have somebody very close to me that lives in Springfield, and they took 10,000 Haitian people there. Now, I'm not a racist. and I
Marissa, thank you for the $5 Cash App.
I don't hate.
If you preface your sentence with "I'm not a racist," I'm gonna assume that you're gonna say some racist shit. Leave it out of your sentence.
Okay. Well,
Like, get it together. That does not save you from being a racist asshole.
I'm going to say this, Tashika, to you. I'm not a hateful person. I'm not going to come on.
If you have to preface your statement by saying that you're not a hateful person, I'm going to assume that you're a hateful person. Say what you're saying with your chest.
Okay. Well, there's Haitian people, 10,000 of them in Springfield, Ohio. I know somebody that lives really close there. Now they're protesting in the street saying they're Israelites, which they have every right to protest. They do. But why do they have to protest? I believe the government's probably gave them money for housing and food stamps. That's what they
because two political candidates akin them to savages. Christina, thank you so much for the $10 Cash App. They akin them to savages who eat people's pets, as if Haitian people don't also have pets. So yeah, they if anything, I think they should start suing people out the fucking wazoo.
No.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Can I ask you a question?
I think they should sue everyone who's ever spread this story into the fucking dirt.
It's not a story. So
It is a story.
Someone that lives there.
No, you
It's
don't.
going
No, you
on.
don't. No, it's
I live
not.
probably 20 minutes from
Pam,
there.
you're fucking lying right now.
No, I'm not.
The first people to come up with this story came out and said that it was a lie. The person who took the photo of the supposed Haitian immigrant with the headless goose in his hand,
Tashika,
that was a person that, stop calling my name. That was a person that worked for the city and was picking up roadkill. Okay? We also do not know their immigrant status. Melissa, thanks so much for the $10 for reparations. Another one, thank you. Right? You're fucking lying. The person who said that her cat got eaten by her neighbors found her cat in her fucking basement. It is not happening. Haitian people are not eating your pets. Haitian people have pets. Okay? You're being fucking violent and you're being racist. Haitian people have pets. Haitian people have pets. They have pets. They have pets. And they are legal. These are legal immigrants because the Biden administration brought back so many goddamn jobs into Springfield, Ohio, that they had no one to fill them all. Thank you for the $25 Venmo. Stop fucking lying. Stop lying. You're a liar. Stop spreading these lies about these people. If anything, I think they should take your ass to court too. The fuck? Now, Pam, learn how to unmute your mic. Don't come up here, you don't know how to use the phone. Talking about when everything was shit. I used to be able to lie about black people back in my day. Anyone remember Emmett Till? What the fuck is wrong with you? Kidding me? Pam, unmute your mic. Pam, unmute your mic. There is a click on your own icon, click on your screen, and then press unmute. Old. Anyway, let's go. Oh, there you go.
Okay, I have a question. Do you work a 40-hour job?
This is my 40-hour job.
Okay, all the money.
Kurt, thank you so much for the $100 Venmo. That's another one. Thank you. I still need more reparations. I'm not even playing with you. I will end this shit.
Do you turn that money in and at the end of the year what you make off PayPal?
Yeah, it's taxed.
Okay, that's all good. I'm happy for you there. I was just wanting.
Why are you asking me about my fucking pockets? Address what you said about Haitian immigrants in Ohio.
Well, they're protesting there right now.
Good, and they should take your ass to court too.
Well, they should take your ass to court too.
For what?
For, I don't know.
Damn, that's so crazy, Pam. Let's go on to the next person. Kendra, thank you so much for the $20 Cash App reparations. That's another one. Thank you. That's another one. Thank you. Hi, how old are you?
We just spoke for a second. I just want to ask quick questions to you. I got taken off your live just asking a question. So
no, you got taken off my live because you called me aggressive and I wasn't being aggressive with you.
No, I didn't say you were aggressive. I just said
Ron, thank you so much for the $10.50. I've been very calm this entire time. Why stop talking. Why people assume that like my passion is anger is fucking racism. Because you don't do this for white people. You just don't. You don't.
All right, so
I'm passionate about the things that I talk about.
Counter that, I'm just going to ask the question: Where did Kamala Harris go to college?
I said Kamala.
Kamala, okay. Kamala, where did she go to college?
She went to college to an HBCU. I think she went. I'm not sure. I think she went to Howard.
Yeah. At 86 and 87, correct?
Okay.
Okay, so as your president, you probably should know that. But second off, you know what she was doing also at Howard U, right? Or no? And it's
Do I care?
She was a party promoter with P. Diddy, right? Okay, so there's a connection between that. So here's the
you want to play the guilty by association game?
Because also
you want to do the guilty by association game?
100%. Because you know
okay, so Donald Trump was best friends with Epstein, the person who would traffic literal women and children.
Let me. All right,
and he knew that he preferred younger women. Donald Trump was also friends with P. Diddy.
Okay, no, actually,
and attended P. Diddy parties.
Disclosed that. Did Diddy disclose that they weren't friends? But here's the second thing. So
no, that's a lie. It's because they're fucking lying. Donald Trump would always go to his parties with his wives. You're fucking lying. Would go to his parties with his wives, and then 2 spoke about Diddy highly and quite literally said that they were friends. You're a fucking liar. You're lying. This is from Donald Trump's mouth.
Okay, so here's the connection. So what was Kamala doing from 2010 to 16? And
Zero, thank you so much for the $6.66. I don't know. I was fucking
California, right? She was a district attorney, right?
Oh, I thought you saw. Okay, go ahead.
He was the district attorney.
Jackie, thanks so much for the $10 right? I appreciate you.
With the ring that Diddy was running from 2008 to this point, was she not the district attorney from 2016 up to 2016? Yes or no?
What is the argument that you're making here?
So the crimes that he was committing in California, don't you think she has any ties to it? What she was doing in college to the same point that she was doing in California?
Also,
there's no connection.
Actually, yeah. So where are you getting it from that they were connected to each other?
Bro, you could look this up anywhere. She was a party promoter with P. Diddy.
I did.
She was a party promoter with P. Diddy at Howard U.
I did.
And she was.
I'm looking at it.
And the connection is that she's a district attorney in California.
I'm looking.
The crimes over in California.
I'm looking, and I'm not seeing it.
Because you refuse to look it up. Come on.
I literally just looked it up.
Come on now.
I literally just looked it up. Let me even ask like ChatGPT to like scour the entire internet. Let me see.
So there's no connection from her being at Howard U when he's a party promoter at Howard U, and then she's a district attorney where he was committing these
Kamala
crimes in
Harris was
California.
never a party planner for P. Diddy. This is actually a misconception that was circulated online. Kamala Harris has a long career in law and politics, having served as district attorney of San Francisco, attorney general of California, and U.S. senator, and now is vice president of the United States.
What's the source?
The idea of her being a party planner likely comes from a misinterpretation or satire, but it's not based in any factual events or part of her professional history. You made the claim. You made the claim.
What's the source?
You made the claim.
What's the source?
The burden of proof is on you. The burden of proof is on you.
What's the source? Because
the burden of proof is on you. Janae, thanks so much for this. The burden of proof is on you.
It's clear as day. What's the source? I'm asking you, reading off of. What's the source?
I quite literally bro.
Because
the burden
Democrats want to
proof is
turn
on
it
you.
around
You made the
and
positive claim.
Zeta,
you made the positive claim. The burden of proof is on you.
It's funny is you want to turn the script and say, "Oh, well, that's not factual."
All right, what do you want? Do you want fucking PolitiFact, brother? Nate, thank you so much for the $5 cash up. I appreciate you. You want PolitiFact?
It's cool. Oh my gosh, how are you gonna sit here and say it's funny how
PolitiFact? You don't fuck with PolitiFact, bro?
Oh my gosh, you're a fucking clown, man.
How am I the clown? That's first source, and I gave you one.
What's the source though? What is the name of the site?
I said PolitiFact.
That's not a viable source.
Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. Bro, I'm fucking crying. Bro. Bro, I'm actually fucking tearing up. Holy fuck. The man said that's not a credible source. It's fucking PolitiFact. Oh fuck, my stomach hurts. Fuck. Holy shit. Okay, Terilyn, are you here?
I just had to correct that. I'm an HBCU grad, and Diddy is a lot younger than Kamala Harris. So it's so ridiculous. She wasn't even on the campus of Howard University at that time. So
I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry. I love what you do.
Oh shit.
I am a member. I'm a member of a sorority, of African American sorority, and people question her blackness. To pledge back in the 80s, early 80s at a HBCU, that was some hard work. So for people to question her blackness, shame on them.
Yeah, no, it's usually white people. I appreciate you though. Woo! Oh my god, I actually started tearing up, y'all. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. Bro, I said you fuck with PolitiFact, that's not a credible source. What are you talking about? Bro, I'm about to fucking cry out my own contacts. Holy shit, that's so fucking funny. Holy fuck, that's so funny. I want to know where he got that from. Was it from the edited images from Twitter? Please, get off Twitter. Anyway, you guys already know. Double tap that screen, you guys. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's see if we can get to 1 million likes. And follow me. Turn on that bell to hear every single time I go live. Also, before I continue with Frodo, also, I have a couple new videos on my account. I have one video talking about the most recent death of Tasha Wilkinson.
who is another woman who has passed away from Trump era abortion policies, as well as talking about some of the other women as well. I made a video going over the breaking news on that, as well as I have another video on my account going over Project 2025 in its entirety. The entirety of Project 2025 to make sure that people understand it. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 46.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I'm a Republican, but I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna vote not for him. You know,
Are you voting for Kamala?
I'm not gonna vote for Kamala because I'm not.
That's a Kamala.
Democrat.
You don't need to be a Democrat or Republican to vote for either party.
Well, it's just like steer is not my core values. You know, so
what are your core values?
Well, I'm a Christian, but I know that
What about her is unchristian like?
Well, like let's say the abortion, I don't really believe.
Do
in
Christians
abortion.
believe that like more people should die or some shit? Like, what the fuck is your problem?
No, it's not about that. I don't want to explain. I don't need to explain you.
Then why are you here? I'm not your friend.
But I'm gonna tell you in a second. We're not stupid. We read.
Debatable.
We are,
You can't be a Christian and then also read. Come on.
Well, what happened is I know that Donald Trump does not represent Christian values.
I didn't ask you about Donald Trump. I didn't ask you. I asked you about Kamala Harris, and you said about her abortion policies. I'm asking you whether or not Christians prefer for more people to die.
No, we don't prefer for more people to die.
Right. So if we see that more people die when people don't have this type of health care, then what are you fighting for?
And I do understand that. Again, like I said.
So if you understand that, then why aren't you voting for Kamala Harris?
Because I just don't feel like I like her either. So it's
why
not
don't you like her? What about there? What is there not to like?
Well, she's too liberal for my thoughts.
She's too what?
She's too extreme on her beliefs too.
Okay, so name them. Name one.
What do you mean?
Chad, don't make fun of her fucking accent. The fuck?
Well, yeah, I speak 2 languages. How many languages does you speak? And I'm talking to the guy.
I speak 2 languages. How many do y'all speak? 1? You're stupid. Stop it. Anyway, the fuck? Anyway, sorry about that. Are you yeah, so like what don't you like about her?
It's just too open for me. Like the fact that I have to simply believe like in gay marriage, for example. I don't believe in gay marriage. I'm
sorry, you're a fucking fascist, dude. I don't understand people like you. You think other people shouldn't have the right to get married? Are you insane?
No, I think everybody has the right to marry, but
no,
not
you
to go
don't.
to a Catholic church and have a priest marrying them.
Oh, so queer people can't be religious now?
They can be religious, of course. But I don't believe that it's right for a priest to marry a couple that is gay.
So gay people can't be Catholic?
They can be Catholic, yes. Mm-hmm.
So then why can't they get married in their churches?
Because it's not the way that the Catholic Church works.
That is quite literally how it works.
No. I don't think that. Have you ever seen a couple marrying in a Catholic church?
Yes, I have actually.
Couple? A gay couple?
Yeah.
No.
Gay people can be Catholic.
They can be Catholic, but they cannot marry in the Catholic Church.
Right. It depends on the church.
Not the Catholic Church.
It does.
So I'm Catholic. That's what I mean. Like
you've likely only been to one church. They've gotten married in churches. Also, like no one gives a fuck. It's because these belief systems are becoming obsolete anyway. So you're seriously not. I'm sorry. Like Frodo, let's really break this down. Your logic here, right? You have such a disdain.
Like no, it's not.
Stop talking. Stop talking, Frodo. Stop talking, Frodo. You have such a stop talking.
Every time I start talking, you interrupt me.
I really didn't though. You have such a disdain for queer people that you stop talking, Frodo. Stop talking. You have such a disdain for queer people. You think that they, even though they prescribe to other religions, that they shouldn't be allowed to get married in their own religious homes?
That's not for me to say. I'm not a priest.
Then why did you say it?
Because that's how it works in the Catholic Church.
But clearly not. You just said it's up to the priest.
Exactly, but there's no priest
Okay,
out
then.
there
So
that married
that's
a couple
not
that is
true,
married.
Frodo. Frodo, be for
It
real.
is
That's
true.
not fucking true. No, it's not. Anyway, like there are many Catholic churches in Philadelphia that marry queer people. Like, be fucking for real, okay?
Catholic
Anyway,
church?
stop.
Catholic church?
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah,
that's
go
not
outside
true.
more. Anyway, like I was saying before, that's why you're not going to vote for Kamala Harris. Because you don't want gay people to get married in your churches.
It's not only the gay topic. It's not only about that.
Okay, so then talk about something that's consequential, please. I beg.
It's easy. Like, I'm not voting for Donald Trump because I know that he either.
I didn't ask you about Donald Trump. I'm asking why you're not voting for Kamala.
Well, I already told you. It's a whole. Like, there's different.
Okay, so your reasoning is that you want more people
We were talking about abortion, and you jump.
Exactly. So your reasons are you want more people to die because they won't get health care, and you don't want gay people to get married in your churches because you don't like them for some reason. That's it. That's it. Y'all will let the world burn because gay people exist? What are our fucking priorities as a society? As a society, what are our priorities here? What are our priorities here? Unmute. You have a mic icon at the bottom of your screen. At the bottom of your screen. You have an echo now, so you need to swipe to your homepage and then come back to the app. Now, so like leave the app and then come back. Swipe to your homepage and then come back to the app. Like swipe out and then come back in. Pope Francis approves blessing for same-sex couples. Oh, anyway. Pope Francis approves Anyway, Frodo, do you for same-sex couples? Okay, let's just go on to the next person. I don't feel like dealing with TikTok's like shitty algorithm and hardware. Let's go on to the next person. I don't even know why I extended that conversation so much. Let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. No, she was asking. She was talking to the chat. Thank you. She was talking to the chat. I don't know why people were like making fun of the way that she spoke. Whole time you only speak one language. Be for real, chat. Hi, how old are you?
50.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I'm a gay lesbian trapped in a white man's body, and you're a disgusting fucking pig.
Oh, sorry. I'll try to be better tomorrow.
No, now.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Are you gonna pay for it?
For Trump. I'm voting for Trump, and you're disgusting. You're rude. You're sarcastic.
Then you weren't kidding.
Your facial expressions. You got a butthole for a mouth.
Thank you. Ooh, you know what? You are what you eat, baby.
I could laugh like Kamala too. Kamala Harris, camel toe. Some clown. You want a clown for president? You like high grocery bills? You like high gas prices? You like the cost of living? You like immigrants living in our country? They can live at your house. They can go live at your house.
They do live in my house.
Miss Laffy Clown.
They do live
You're
in my house.
Funny. Oh, I'm Kamala Harris. I laugh at everything. Everything is a joke.
Immigrants do live in my house.
America's not a joke. You're
Immigrants
a joke.
do live in my house.
Nobody has to sit there. You can't shove your beliefs
Immigrants
down
do live in
everybody's
my
throat.
house,
Nobody's going to sit there and take your beliefs.
But immigrants do live in my house, though.
All you want to do is have your
But immigrants live in my house.
Well, that's fine. You can take all of them, all 350,000 of them.
They're
They live at your house.
my parents are immigrants.
You are disgusting. You're rude to people.
Are a disgusting?
You are disgusting. Yes, you are
Good boy.
very disgusting. You don't know how to talk
Sorry,
to people.
I'll try to be
you
better
talk
in the
over
future.
people, and whenever you start to get on camera, I have to get loud to get over people. Just go ahead and push your button. Click buy now. Camel
Click buy
toe.
now.
Camel toe Harris.
Camel toe?
Yeah, a clown.
What?
You want to vote for a clown for president?
A
let's see,
clown? Only one of these
or a
people on the screen is
businessman?
orange.
A businessman for
Bro
president.
looks like a doodle bop. Hey,
Yeah,
Cynthia,
don't
thank you so
show
much for
my
the
page. I
$50.
look way better than you
Cash
do.
App.
Don't show
Oh.
my page.
Oh, that's.
You got nothing.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
Trump 20,
Honey.
24.
Honey. Oh, that's.
honey.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, you got
Oh, honey. Only one of us here is complaining about grocery prices. I don't even look at my bank account when I buy groceries. Only one of us here is suffering. Let's not. You know. Hi, how old are you?
Well.
Thank you so much for the money gun. Whale.
Do we know that evil lives in the dark?
W.
Do we know that evil loves the dark?
No, evil actually loves the light. Evil is the light.
Evil loves the dark.
No,
Kamala
evil is
lives in the dark.
Absolutely not. Evil is the light. Like philosophically. Like literally the point of evil is to entice someone. That's fucking crazy. I need to thank someone for the $20 cash app. The point of evil is to be able to entice someone with the light. Evil is the light. It has nothing to do with darkness, but it's a light that burns. That's what I always say.
Here we are debating on something that is common sense.
You're covering your mic.
I'm covering my mic.
Mm-hmm. It's a light. It's a light that's blinding. It's a light that burns. Evil is the light.
No, God separated the dark from the light.
This,
There's
right.
good and there's bad.
And yet Lucifer was the angel of lights. That's quite literally how he attracts
But he
people.
fell into the dark.
And yet he's
Kamala
still
has fallen into the dark.
Do you absolutely not. Lucifer is still the angel of light.
Really?
Yes, that's quite literally how he lures people. Right? Because he is so beautiful. That's the point of evil, because it entices you.
Your theories, where are they from?
Reading.
Reading what?
His name means angel of light.
So you read that
He was
that-
God's favorite angel, and he was one of the most beautiful angels. He played beautiful music, scripture. That is how you interpret the Bible. Is that the point is not that he's ugly. You cannot entice someone and you're ugly. You cannot entice
Notice what
someone
you said
and you're
was.
monstrous.
You used the
Right, because he doesn't work with God anymore. You cannot entice someone and you look disgusting and you're not enticing. The point is that he retains his beauty and that he is still the angel of light, and that is how he entices people to be evil. Just like how you're voting for Trump, you know? Evil is quite literally the light. You can unmute, bro. You're muted, by the way. Hello? Hello?
Did you not read that Columbus?
Oh, Johnny.
Discover American.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Did you read that this Columbus discover America?
I did, but
You
it didn't.
did?
It never made sense to me.
And you believe that, right?
No, I actually never believed it. I was actually surprised, like growing up, how long it took people to notice that.
So what are you believing about? What are you?
Because it
believing with
didn't make
Kamala?
sense. It didn't make sense for people to say that like he was the first person, and then they would also talk about the fact that he met Native American people. Chat. Now you guys know I wasn't lying when I said
So
I'm playing
why are
Sims.
you voting for Kamala? What
I don't know
have
why.
you read about her?
It's an I don't know why people can't pronounce her name. It's weird. It's even our own people, and it's
Well,
really
you know
getting
why?
weird. Let's do it. Thank you so much for the $20 for the $2.
It's hard to pronounce a word. It's hard to pronounce a word.
It's not
that is
hard.
fake.
If you can't pronounce, it's not a fake name. It's her actual name. What's up, Johnny? It's not a fake name.
It's not a fake name.
Are you Peppermint Patty, brother?
Somewhat.
What the
Let not
fuck is
your
a
heart
what the
be
fuck is a
troubled.
what the fuck is a fake name?
A fake name is a fake person.
You can be a fake person and still have a name.
I just said.
Why
a
are you
fake
voting for
name.
Trump? Can you stop being weird? Because you're not good at being philosophical.
Why I'm
Please
voting
stop.
for Trump? Let me tell you this right here. The reason is because the world is in a turmoil right now, and change is inevitable, whether you want it or not. Change is
Inevitable.
coming. It's coming for the better, not for the worse, because we living in the worst right now. So we have.
Why do you think we're living in the worst?
Life is season where gas prices are up. Food is hard to buy.
What is the average price of gas right now?
Probably about $8.
You're a fucking liar. You're
How is
lying. The average gas price is at pre-pandemic levels. What are you talking about, brother?
And what are they?
It's $3.25.
$3.25.
Yeah,
Where you live?
that's pre-pandemic levels. That's like Obama. That's like Obama prices.
Really? I'm appalled that you would think that gas is $3.25.
I'm appalled that you would think it's damn near $10 a piece.
It really is.
It's not. Name one state.
Once you drive to get it,
Name one
then
state.
You pump it in there.
Name one
then
state.
The gas is.
Name
is
one
probably
state.
Not,
Taj, name one state.
It's probably not.
Name
good
one
gas
state.
Anyway,
Name one state.
I'm hypothetically speaking. Okay.
No, it's hypothetically speaking, and I don't know why you're saying this. We're not talking hypotheticals.
So that's a lie,
You can't say hypothetically it's $8. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
So that's a lie, correct?
My brother in Christ.
Is that correct? Is that a lie?
What are you talking about? What you just said? Yeah, it was a lie.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere. Okay. So mind you,
I'm begging you.
If that's a lie, then we got to see Kamala lies, right? We got to see that she's
Why
lying
are other black
about-
people doing this? Why are y'all
because
doing
the
this?
truth sells
Why are
truth.
you perpetuating white supremacy right now? Like, why are you doing this? Why are you as a
shall
black
set
man
you
perpetuating
free.
white supremacy?
Truth shall set you free.
It's like roaches to raid. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Truth shall set you free.
What are you talking about?
Truth.
What the fuck is Johnny?
I'm just watching. I'm like, this is
What'll
insane.
make you laugh or make you cry?
What the fuck? Why is he talking in parables, Chet?
Why? Because you don't understand what's going on with common sense.
Why are you talking in parables? Oh my god, I think my period's about to start.
We
I
have
just got
some
the-
good people.
He's
and
straight
we
up
have some
talking like
bad
he's the
people.
Riddler. He's like giving Riddler. It's giving like Wizard of Oz. He's like,
I almost said something crazy. I want to say Anyway, get the fuck off my life.
not
Let's go to the
talking
next
about
person.
the caller.
Anybody give a fuck? Like, let's go on to the next person.
I wanted to say it after he left. You look so good. You're like glowing. Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
Her skin is gorgeous. She's thriving.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, that was bad. I don't know why we as black people are so like blatantly perpetuating anti-blackness and like going out of your way to mispronounce her name. That will never not be fucking crazy to me. That's like we simply must do better. We simply must do better. Remember, y'all, if you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and hop into the guest request, y'all. And everyone double tap that screen. Everyone, if we all double tap for a minute, we can see if we can get to 1 million likes before 2 p.m. Okay, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. Danny, thank you so much for the sub. I just realized I didn't have my fucking Tickfinity on the entire time. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person. Remember, if you do want to support me, Cash App, Venmo in the bio. Y'all, let's do a like spike for a minute. Everyone tap. Hi, how old are you?
Hi.
Oh my God, they're going up so high already. Thank you.
I'm 54.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Harris. I'm voting
You
for
voted
Harris.
You know what? Thank you, Mama. Diana, you are
I
a
lo-
breath of fresh air.
Yeah, thank you. And you too.
Thank you.
These people.
I needed to hear that today,
jerks.
actually. I needed to hear that today.
Donald Trump is terrible. He is a woman hater, a racist.
Thank you.
He is, girl.
Thank you. I
love
appreciate you. I love you
rock.
too. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
I'm staying on your live.
Madeline, thank you so much for the dollar Venmo. Thank you. I really do mean it. Thank you.
Harris, baby, Harris.
Harris 2024, y'all.
Yeah.
Harris 2024.
Hi, honey.
Bye bye. Love you too. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. I appreciate you. Y'all, it's been a day, okay? Racism. Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 35.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Absolutely not. I just wanted to say thank you for what you do. And I wanted to say that I also don't know why a lot of times I don't hear this being mentioned, and I'm kind of curious to hear from somebody like you because I feel like you're quite educated on this.
Okay.
Why is it that a lot of people don't mention when people talk about like if Trump is racist, if he is, and all that? Why don't people mention the parts where he says stuff like, "What would you rather have, the black or the white president?" Or his son saying, "We're going to win because we're white"? Why does that not get mentioned much?
That's a really good question. It's on both sides that it doesn't get mentioned much, and I think there's a pretty good reason for this. And it's I'm gonna give you a quick one, then I gotta move on really fast. It's because Donald Trump and his family are so used to saying like abhorrent, insane shit that when they do say abhorrent and insane shit, people don't take it seriously, and they're more likely to forget it. And that's simply the case. Like for example, like like it's easier to pick out when like Biden has said crazy shit because he doesn't commonly say crazy shit. But because Donald Trump always says crazy shit, it's like you're picking one piece of crazy shit out of a haystack of crazy shit. So I think that would be like the main reason. Like it doesn't get talked about on both sides, to be honest.
Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know, because I feel like not one single person on these lives where they talk about like, why are you voting for this? Why are you voting for that? They all like talk about the theory of if he is, and a lot of people are like, he's not. But I'm like in the comments being like, he said this, there's video. He said that, there's video. Like he did it, you know. So it's just weird to me that doesn't get mentioned.
$10 reparations. I appreciate you. Yeah, of course. But thank you so much, Isabel.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
And by the way, everybody else in the chat, if you are voting for Kamala and you are, you know, have family or friends or whoever, try to speak to them nice and educate them, because some people are able to be, you know, talked to. And I just broke up with my lesbian ex-girlfriend because she was, and I'm standing for what I didn't know she was when I got with her, but we were together for some months, and I dropped her ass because of it. I said absolutely not. I said absolutely not. How dare you?
Okay, Isabel, stand on business. Okay, I appreciate you though. I appreciate you, T.
My girl. I broke up with my girl for this shit.
Thank you. Of course. I hope and here's the thing. I talk a big game, but I really do hope that in the future we can rebuild a society where people don't feel like they have to break up with their partners. I hope that politics stops becoming so polarizing. Hi, how old are you? Hello, you there? Oh, well, let's go. Like, William? Are you there? William E?
Yeah.
I know you died for that one, huh? Are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I'm voting for Harris.
Okay, I'm just looking people who are voting for Trump, but I do appreciate you, baby. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. No, there is no such thing as a tolerant left. It is, and will always be the intolerant left, chat. Never be tolerant. Never be tolerant, chat. It's not worth it. It doesn't get you anywhere. Okay? If you notice a person is being intolerant, it is not on you to remain tolerant. That's the worst thing you can do. Hi, how old are you?
19.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
Why is that?
His policies, and also, I mean, I'm willing to hear your opinion and persuade me, but it's just, I'm scared that me and my best friend, who's also 19, are never going to be able to afford a house, or like we're working 9 to 5s already, and we're going to college too, but we're already in so much fucking debt.
I understand.
So,
And that's a valid worry. Man, you think it's gonna put a $5 memo. That's a very valid worry. But how does this play into why you're voting for Donald Trump?
well, like I said, I'm willing to hear your opinion, but I just feel like the financial status was better when he was president.
Right, but you do understand that like when presidents are president, they're not like gods. They don't yeah, I know, but like they don't just become president and then good things happen. They have to pass particular policies and things like that. So like, do you know any kind of policy that you may agree with that may have benefited you from Donald Trump? Wait, really quickly, do you have your headphones in? Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Carson, we can't hear you when you leave the app. We know when you leave. Carson? 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 Oh,
She's
okay.
chat GPT.
Okay.
She was chat GPT.
Well, okay, so when you okay, it's fine, but like when you find something that you fuck with, definitely come back and we'll have a conversation. I don't think she ran. I think it's okay for her to look stuff up. It's fine.
Yep, I agree. She was definitely she had to look it up and click out by accident.
It's alright. It's alright. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. Johnny, I messaged you the other day.
Did I not answer your message? Was it a text?
Yeah. But it was green, Johnny. Why was it green?
Oh, it shouldn't have been green. Oh, actually, it might have been green. I have two cell phones because. Let me. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll send you my number.
Wow, he don't even fuck with me. Like, oh my god. Anyway, Ray, are you here, Ray?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
Cool. And why is that?
I feel like when we had Donald Trump as president, we were in a lot less turmoil as a nation and across the world. We were in no new wars. I feel like we had a little bit better of an economy. We didn't have millions of people crossing the border into this country. I feel like he wasn't a perfect person. I know he says some ignorant shit sometimes, but I also want someone that can actually lead this nation and actually get respect from other world leaders. And I don't think Kamala would be that leader for us. Plus, I also look at it.
Why don't you think that, first and foremost?
I think she sounds very ignorant a lot of times when she talks. She doesn't really have a lot of she doesn't really have any policies. She kind of switches up on some of the policies she said before. Like,
can you give me an example?
I'm gonna ban fracking. Now she's for fracking. She had a gun buyback.
She's still not. I'm sorry. Just really quickly. She's not for fracking. I mean, I'm sorry. She's still against fracking. She never changed. She never changed her view. Like I would actually argue that the way that she handled her position on fracking is indicative of a very good leader, because her stance never changed. She still wants to ban fracking, but she said that she's not going to, because she saw that the American people wanted to keep the fracking industry, and she saw that we can still get the same outcomes, if not better, even if we don't ban it. So whether or not she has these personal beliefs, she still will do what she needs to do for the American people based off of what they want. She didn't change anything. She quite literally said it in her interview. Her stance has not changed, but what she wants to do for the American people has changed. She saw that she didn't need to do that. Her personal beliefs, she understands that her personal beliefs have nothing to do with what other people want. That's indicative of a good leader, not a person who flip-flops like Donald Trump, who says that like 6 weeks is not long for an abortion ban, but is traveling to fucking Florida to do exactly that.
Well, I don't remember that what you just said about the abortion.
Well, he
ban,
did say that. He said that he believes that people need more time than a 6-week abortion ban, and yet he flew to Florida to vote in favor of a 6-week abortion ban. That is a direct contradiction. A person understanding that they have their own views, but will do what they need to do to keep their people happy is not a contradiction. That is called a compromise.
I don't know. For me, it's just there's a there's so many things that she says that to me it doesn't. If anyone asks her a question like, "Oh, what are your plans for this or your plans for that?" She dances around the question. She uses circular reasoning to basically answer the question.
Name one time she did that, please. Can you find a video or something?
Every time she brings up, like if they say, "Oh, what are you going to do about bringing down inflation?" She just brings up, "Oh, I was raised as a middle class kid and this and that," and she doesn't actually give an actual answer to what her plan is. She just kind of dances around the question, never really truly.
With all due respect, this is not a referendum on Kamala Harris. That has nothing to do with whether or not she cannot answer a question. This has everything to do with the fact that you have a really bad attention span.
Okay.
Because she literally. So how a politician works and how a politician is supposed to answer questions, especially when they're supposed to be running for president of the United States, is when anytime someone asks them questions, they must be able to relate the question to themselves. And I'm sorry, Ray. I'm not done speaking. And no disrespect, if you literally cannot sit through a 15-second segment of her relating the question to herself and then answering the entirety of the question after relating it to herself so she can relate to the people that she's talking to, that is a you. Okay, so pull up a clip where she didn't do that.
What do you want me to do right now? Pull up a clip? I'm not going to do that right now. No.
You must be able to. I'm telling you to, because now you've made a claim. You're denying my rebuttal, so now you can pull up a source.
Some of the interviews that
then pull up an interview
and all them give, and she doesn't.
Ray. I mean, then pull up an interview, please.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it.
Then we're not going to be able to continue the conversation because.
I feel like
no. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything for me. This is your claim.
No, I'm telling you what I'm trying to tell you.
Ray, this is your claim. The reason you can't do it is because it doesn't fucking exist, right? It's because you never watched the full thing. You're only watching like Facebook or Twitter clips or fucking like Truth Social clips, because no, she does fucking answer the entire question.
I feel like
you just don't have a good attention span.
For the same thing you're telling me I'm doing with her, you're doing with Trump.
Give me an example right now.
There's clips out there for Trump that take everything he says out of context.
Give me an example of when I took what give me an example of me taking what he said out of context.
No, you do it. You do it. Since you want me to do it,
you made the claim, Ray.
You made the claim too.
What claim did I make?
You're claiming that I'm basically not having a high enough attention span, right, and not being able to listen to the entire interview.
Right.
And all I'm saying
so
is,
my claim was,
for instance,
and I proved it. I fucking proved it in my answer, right? Because I'm telling you, yes, she does answer the question. She just takes the first couple seconds to relate the question to herself, to relate to her voter base. I proved it. The fact that you cannot get past the first 10% of her answer shows that it's a problem with you. So, but you have already made the first positive claim that she does not answer questions and that she goes around. Rain, thank you so much for the subscription. Jawline is crazy, Rain. Damn. Anyway, but like, you have already made the positive claim, so now it is on you. The burden of proof is on you to provide me with a clip of her not answering the question.
Anyway, it was fun talking to you.
Oh, wait, I want to contribute one thing here. Do you remember when Donald Trump, during the debate, was asked about immigration, and this was his response?
Oh, my God.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the...
Oh, remember
that.
Chad, do y'all remember that response he gave when people asked him about childcare? Gee, thanks so much for the sub. Do y'all remember that? Do you guys want me to play that clip really quickly of him being asked about childcare? Matter of fact, let me see if I can read it out to y'all. Hold on. Let me see something real quick.
I swear, like, if you ask Donald Trump when his wife Mercedes Trump's birthday is, he'll make it into something having to do with shark batteries.
Terrence, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. Let me see if I can find it somewhere.
Also, I have justification for why I didn't see your text, okay? I promise. So, I have proof. One, I just got your text. Two, it was green because my SIM card wasn't in the phone, so I took it out and put it back in, and we're okay now.
Oh, he said, I don't even want her to message me. I'm going to take out my entire fucking SIM card.
I'm going to send you my other cell phone number. That way, if that ever happens again, you can just text me on the other one.
Anyway, let's go ahead and read Trump's fuck-ass answer to people asking him how he's going to bring down childcare. I'm going to read it verbatim. Verbatim. He says, well, I would do that. And we're sitting down, you know, I was somebody. We had Senator Marco Rubio and my daughter Ivanka was so impactful on that issue. It was a very important issue. But I think when you talk about the kind of numbers that I'm talking about, that because look, childcare is childcare. It's something you have to have it in this country. You have to have it. But when you talk about those numbers compared to the kind of numbers that I'm talking about by taxing foreign nations at levels that they're not used to, but they'll get used to it very quickly. And it's not going to stop them from doing business with us, but they'll have very substantial tax when they send products into our country. Those numbers are so much bigger than any numbers that we're talking about, including childcare. That is going to take care. I look forward to having no deficits within a fairly short amount of time, coupled with the reduction that I told you about on waste and fraud and all of the other things that are going into our country. In our country, because I have to say with childcare, I want to stay with childcare, but those numbers are small relative to the kind of economic numbers that I'm talking about, including growth. But growth also what the fuck is he talking about?
My guy
what the hell are you talking about, man?
He's sundowning.
Anyway, let's go on to the next person. That was a real quote from Donald Trump when he was asked about how he's going to lower the price of childcare. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 18. Wait, cool. I know you're looking for people who are supporting Trump, but I just had a question about something. I believe I read an article about Trump spending like millions of taxpayers' money on golf. I just wanted to know if that's true, because I don't really know much.
Millions of taxpayers' money on golf?
Yeah, like golfing.
Yeah.
He did.
Isn't that one of the fraud charges, Johnny?
So he ended up. So Donald
confused?
Trump spent almost an entire year of golfing, like well over 300 days he spent golfing. Not necessarily spent on golf. In part, he spent it on travel, and two, the Secret Service salaries were taxpayer dollars spent to protect him on the golf course. But he spent over 300 days golfing.
Oh wow! I know Google is free to whoever's saying that, but I just want to know. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, and keep doing what you're doing.
I was fully confused there. It was for people on the golf course, not the golf course. My fault, chat. Anyway, I can't find where the freaking early access is. Hi, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 21.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah, that's the plan currently.
Why?
I guess I watched a lot. I was pretty into politics when I grew up through middle school into high school, etc. So I was pretty into it when he was president from 16 to 20. I liked a lot of what happened under him. Everything I saw was pretty, it was good around that time. Remember the gas tank? This is vague. Beautiful. Sorry?
This is vague.
All right, I'll get more specific. There weren't many wars when he was president. The economy was very good. Owning a house was easier underneath him. There are some others. His foreign policy was great. Foreign policy was amazing. He was making very good relationships with North Korea. He was pretty good with Russia. What? He walked across the line.
Liar.
Korea. No president has done that in like a long time.
That doesn't mean that he got anything out of it. You're a fucking liar.
No, but the relationships.
Oh yeah, so cite that up right now. What good relationships? Why did he even go to North Korea?
With Kim Jong-un. I don't
who gives a fuck?
But I know a lot of presidents.
You should recall, because that's how. We don't need to cross into countries of dictators. That is unfucking necessary. If any leader within the free world is friends with a dictator, that is not a good thing. I don't know why you guys assume that that's a good thing. That's never a fucking good thing.
Continue doing their dictator things, or do you want? You would rather Kim Jong Un be untouched and continue building nukes and continue wreaking havoc? Or would you rather Trump?
Okay, so Jackson, you actually ate that the fuck up, right? So Donald Trump actually went over there to try to get them to denuclearize. What did they do? You already said it. What did they end up doing? Unmute, Jackson. What did we end up doing?
You scared him.
You said you couldn't remember why he went to North Korea. What happened? Jackson, unmute. Thank you, Bunny, for the roses. Holy shit. Jackson, unmute. You have a fucking mic icon at the bottom of your screen.
Sorry, I don't know how it muted. I apologize.
Okay.
I said,
right.
yeah,
So
let me rephrase. If I had to assume why he was going over there, because
you have feedback. You have to scroll to. You have to scroll out of your thing and come back.
It's lagging a little bit. My voice is very
I know. It's lagging. Holy fuck! You need to scroll out of the app and come back. And also, Bunny, thank you so much for the 800 fucking roasted. Holy fuck! You need to scroll to your home screen and then come back. I swear to God, every time TikTok has an update, they just fuck it up even more. Shoe must be dealt with. Anyway, so you need to scroll to your homepage and then come back. Why don't people know how to use a phone?
Also, worth noting here that Donald Trump saluted a North Korean soldier while he was in North Korea, and that photo is currently being used as war propaganda. That's not a good thing, right? We don't want our president saluting North Korean soldiers. We want him saluting our soldiers back home, but of course Donald Trump only knows how to exploit our soldiers back home, so he's not familiar with that. That being said, he's literally.
Oh my God! Does it doesn't fucking kick you? They just leave the live now. Like, I don't understand.
You scared him.
I don't even scare him because this app is fucking piss garbage, man. Fuck.
He's never spoken to a fierce woman. You were talking, and he was like, can't handle.
Either way. Yeah, no, he didn't foster good relationships with North Korea. They were threatening each other with nuclear annihilation over Twitter. Stop with that fuckery. You guys come up here and fucking lie. Stop lying. What universe are you living in? What a joke.
Anyhow, my friend, I'm gonna go grab lunch. See you later.
See you, love.
Bye, folks and friends. All right.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm actually 23.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I'm voting for Harris. I just wanted to say that you look so gorgina today.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Of course. Thank you so much. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. Like, they have to live in an alternate universe because, like, I don't know why they keep saying that he like fostered peace. No, he didn't. Like, he historically didn't. Hi, how old are you? Philip, you there? I guess that's a no. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Oh my goodness, it's getting old. It's getting old, chat. What time is it? Almost 2 p.m. Hi, how old are you?
19.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Honestly, I'm in the middle. That's why I was gonna ask you a couple things real quick. And hold on. First, back to that North Korea thing. They are lying. I was in my room crying in 2016 in middle school, thinking we were going to war and that North Korea was gonna nuke us.
Yeah, I know.
So I was looking at videos of what heaven looked like, but I'm trying to see
That's fucking crazy, dude. That's actually so sad.
First, what's going on in the border? Because first, I'm hearing that that Biden and Harris aren't doing anything, but then I'm also hearing that they were trying to get this bipartisan bill to pass and try to influence the Republican Senate to vote against it, which would have secured our border. So I'm kind of confused on what's going on there.
The Republican Party, particularly MAGA Republicans, want to leverage migrant crime against the American people just so they can win an election.
Okay, and then what is going on with inflation right now? Why is it?
Inflation is at pre-pandemic levels.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
The United States has the strongest bounce back in terms of economy than any other modern country in the world. This whole thing that they can't afford anything is because these people typically already live in Republican states, and those Republican states are already fucking poor. So their whole thing where they're like, oh, I can't afford groceries. They always weren't able to afford groceries. And that's the difference. This is not a new issue for these people. They just want to blame it on a black woman now.
Always.
But whole time, it's not fucking... These people always weren't able to fucking afford shit. Okay. But also, inflation is at pre-pandemic levels. Gas prices are at pre-pandemic levels. All of this because of the Biden-Harris administration and their work with the economy and their Inflation Reduction Act. So when these people come up and talk about the fact that they can't afford shit, it's because they spend like they're fucking rich and they're not. They're far from it. So
yeah, because I'm leaning towards Harris, but then I also want to know what is because also Trump didn't really do anything to benefit the middle class. So what is she going to do to benefit us?
Right. So she has a couple of things she wants to do to benefit the middle class. First of all, she wants to be able to like actually enact what would not essentially, but something that's similar to trickle down, but in a way that actually fucking works, in which she would tax the ultra wealthy and then funnel that money down to the middle class for us to be able to like build an extra 2 million homes. She's going to be giving permits to be able to do that, as well as the fact that she is going to be giving first-time home buyers a $25,000 help on their down payment for their new house. She also wants to figure out like what's going on with price gouging, and the way that she's going to be able to do that, which is going to be like, this is like a pretty complicated thing that people really don't understand, is that the way that she's planning on doing that is, one, noticing when particular companies are taking advantage of the fact that there's like a shortage. So if you notice, if the FTC, I believe, notices that like a company is hiking up their prices during the event of a particular shortage, they can hold that company accountable. Because that's what's happening a lot of the time right now with like these high grocery prices, is that these companies, because of the pandemic, because they see other companies are hiking up their prices, they think that they're going to be able to do that. So that's one of the ways that she's going to be able to crack down on price gouging. So Donald Trump has concepts of a plan, and he somehow wants to fucking deport legal immigrants. So there's a stark difference on, who actually gives a fuck about the middle class here.
Yeah, and then can you explain to all these people why? Because everyone's question, and even mine, was, if she's in office right now, why isn't she doing it? Can you explain to these people why she's not doing it as the vice president?
So because she's the vice president, and the Constitution quite literally says that she can't. Right? She's the vice president. The vice president's only job is to be a tie-breaking vote and to be a placeholder for the president in the instance that they cannot be president anymore. She is not president of the United States.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bet. I appreciate the information. You just kicked me. It's not going to let me leave.
Of course, I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person. Then why have VP? Because presidents die sometimes. Anyway, like, holy fuck. You learned this in middle school. Hi, how old are you? Like, do y'all give a fuck about the Constitution or not? Hi, how old are you? You there? Yellow? JB? All right, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Y'all, double tap that screen. I do appreciate every single person here. Today has been amazing, I have to say. Today has been a dream. And you all genuinely mean a lot to me. I just know that. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. Y'all. People are not loading in. If you are voting for Donald Trump, please hop into the guest request. And everyone, double tap that screen and share the live to your friends. Tell them that Tashika is live. Also, thank you guys so much for all the gifts and all the love and all the support. I do have a gift goal at the top, because that also helps to push out the live as well at the top there. When I, always hit my gift goals. So, that helps me too. But yeah, thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Oh, wow, Megan, that was immediate. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, okay, Megan. Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, that's boom. Boom. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh my God, Megan, thank you so much. W Megan in the chat. I want to see 100 W Megans in the chat. Hi, how old are you? Vanessa, are you there? Vanessa? Oh, I don't think she meant to come up here. Let's go on to the next person.
No,
Y'all give it. It's okay. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. I heard the gasp and I was like, oh. Thank you. Also, again, thank you so much. W Megan in the chat. Hold on. I fucking unplugged my mic. Oopsie poopsie. for Donald Trump, please hop into the guest requests. We are just looking for people who are voting for Trump. How long have I been live? 2 hours? How long should I be live for? It's 2 p.m. on the East Coast. It's 2 p.m. on the East Coast. How long should I be? Should I do... I did get on live like an hour late, so maybe I should do 4 instead of 3, you know? Y'all, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Please be patient, y'all. We are looking to find people. Please be patient. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. All day. Whoa! What the fuck? Megan, I just put it out! Megan! Holy fuck! Whoa! What the fuck, Megan? Holy shit, I love you. Holy shit, Megan, I love you. Megan, do you want to be number 25? Hold on, chat. Let me find somebody. Yo, if you are in the guest request and you are voting for Donald Trump, please hop into the guest request. I'm sorry, please, if you are in the guest request, hop into the guest request. If you are voting for Donald Trump, hop into the guest request. Nobody is loading in, y'all. Yo, I want nothing but W Megans in the chat. I want 200 W Megans in the chat right now. I want 200 W Megans in the chat. It seems like people are not loading in. Mods, really quickly, let's clear the guest request, mods. If you're voting for MAGA, can you comment MAGA in the chat, y'all? Fuck, the squeaking noise is really, I gotta oil my shit. If you're voting MAGA, please, all right, let me invite some people, y'all. Let me invite somebody. Give it a second, we'll get some more debates in, y'all. Mods, please, clear the guest request to give some more people some space. Hi, how old are you?
19.
Cool, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because when sorry, I'm a little sick, so I sound a little congested, but...
All right.
Because when Donald Trump was in office, he started no new wars, was the first president in a long time to start no new wars, and everybody was living comfortable, basically, being able to afford things, and we had legal immigration going on, which is a really big thing, legal immigration. And I'm a daughter of legal immigrants who came to this country and worked their ass off to get citizenship and then give their kids a good life. So I stand for legal immigration, and I think it's what makes a country strong, just like Poland, they do legal immigration, and they haven't had one terrorist attack in not one. So, that's my story.
I just want to let you know, all of America's terrorist attacks recently have been homegrown. I don't know why you brought that up. Anyway, if you're gonna bring up it being a problem about immigrants, no, it's a problem about natural born citizens.
And illegal immigrants that are getting emptied out of detention centers.
Rita, no. It is natural born citizens who commit terrorist attacks in this country. Anyway, but yeah, your first argument here was about the fact that there were no new wars. Did Biden start new wars?
He actually did, yeah.
What war?
With Ukraine and Russia.
Biden did not start that war.
And
we're not at war, Rita. What is the Ukraine and Russia war about?
What about the Israel and Palestine?
That's also not a war that Biden started. We have no control over that. So what are those two wars about?
I mean, he's funding them. So
that doesn't mean that he started the war.
I mean,
nor does it mean that the wars were caused by him. I don't know how you could ever make this argument. Was COVID caused by Donald Trump?
But do you know who endorsed Biden and Kamala?
Rita, do you know? Right. So do you know who endorsed Donald Trump? Putin. Let's calm down.
No, Putin endorsed Kamala.
He endorsed both of them.
No, he actually endorsed Kamala.
He endorsed both of them.
Okay, I'd like you to show me where it shows
He gifted Donald Trump a bugged soccer ball. They were friends.
Okay, that doesn't mean he endorsed him. He endorsed Kamala.
Right, so that is a recent thing. But I don't really give a fuck about who a dictator endorses.
I mean, you should give a shit who a dictator endorses because he's endorsing another dictator.
If he's endorsing everyone, then I don't give a fuck about his words.
He's not endorsing everyone. He's endorsing another dictator.
He said he preferred Biden, and now he's saying that he endorses Kamala. Come on.
Yeah. So two
But he was,
dictators.
and yet he would only give friends. I'm sorry, not friends. He would only give gifts to Donald Trump. Bugged gifts.
Yeah, because he respected Donald Trump. He
Did you not hear what does bug? Okay, so when you have your friend, if you think your parents spying on you is a sign of respect.
No, I mean.
Okay, then so that's exactly what Vladimir Putin did to Trump.
Okay, and do you know who endorsed Kamala? The Iran whatever something who literally spied on Trump and then sent information to Biden as campaign people.
Yeah. So where are you getting that from? Also, before we even get to that, Rita, I don't know why you're saying all this. Yeah. So what war did Biden start before we get to those other things?
Israel and Gaza.
That's not an American war.
I'm not saying American war, but I'm saying.
But I'm asking you for a war that Biden started. He ended a war. He didn't start one.
He did not end 0 wars.
He ended the Afghanistan war.
Yeah, after 13 troops got killed.
Right. You mean after over 60 got killed under Donald Trump?
After actually 60 did not get killed under Donald Trump.
Oh, so you're seriously denying the lives of 60 service members?
No, I'm not denying the lie.
Are you fucking serious right now, Rita? Get it together. Rita, on a serious note, do not piss me off when it comes to that, okay? Don't piss me the fuck off.
Family members
there is absolutely then you should know better, Rita. Then you should know better.
About the Afghanistan.
Camille, thank you so much for the $50 yeah, I know it is a deliberate distraction, Camille. Thank you so much for the $50 cash app. You are 100% right. Rita, address what I just said. So yes, the 13 lives that were lost in Afghanistan are a tragedy. So are the 60 that stop talking, Rita. So are the 60 that were over 60 that were lost under Donald Trump. Okay? You understand that. Is 60 bigger than 13?
I'd like you to show me.
Rita, answer the question. Is 60 better than 13?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
We understand this.
Yeah.
We understand this. Right. So that's what happened, right? The 13 lives lost in Afghanistan were very much a tragedy. You denying that 60 service members, are they still alive or some shit? Like, what are you saying?
No. I'm not denying that there hasn't been any deaths from service members under Trump. I'm not denying it. I'm not 100% sure, but how come Biden denied that there was 13 troops that got
He never denied it. He literally went to their funerals. Go off.
He went to their funerals?
Yes, he did.
So then how come in the debate he said that we lost no troops under his administration?
What are you talking? What are you talking about?
In the Trump and
you do realize one happened before the other, right?
No, the 13 troops happened like 3 years ago that lost their lives.
What are you referring to?
The ones that from the Afghanistan withdrawal.
No, what debate are you referring to from Biden?
The one from like 2 months ago.
He didn't debate. What do you mean? You mean what are you talking about? The one with him and Trump?
Yeah. He said that I'm 19.
Okay. And what did he say? And what did he say?
I don't remember exactly what he said. I mean, you could pull up a clip, but he denied. And then he said there was nobody serving right now for a combat whatever. I forgot the
Are you seriously confusing Biden with Kamala Harris right now?
No, Kamala didn't say that. Biden said
Kamala did say that.
She said that there was no troops. Oh, yeah, she said... Okay, yeah, I'm kind of confusing it. But still, like... I mean, they both agree with each other, so...
Right.
So, I mean, they're the same people.
They're not the same person. Stop saying that fuckery. Rita, they're not the same person. Stop saying that fucking. It's weird.
She's the border czar. So
no, the fuck she's not. Stop pivoting, Rita. Okay, stop fucking pivoting. I'm asking you, what wars did Biden start?
You guys are in denial, and it's very sad.
Rita, holy fuck, dude. What
you guys believe in legal immigration because that's the only way you guys are going to get votes. Because if you have
who doesn't, you don't need to believe in legal immigration. That's like saying you believe in oxygen. It just
illegal.
is.
My bad. Illegal.
You don't need to believe in illegal immigration either. It just is. Anyway, so can you go ahead and tell me what war that Biden started?
I mean, Ukraine and Russia.
That's not a war that was started by Biden. That was a war that was started by Russia.
Okay, he didn't start it, but he funded wars.
That's a good thing.
it's a good thing to fund wars?
Yes, because we will end up spending more money if we allow if we allow and set the precedent that larger, stronger countries can just invade and bully smaller countries like Ukraine. Yes, that's a good thing. Also, you do realize that like if Russia takes over Ukraine, they're going to go to Poland and they're going to keep taking over smaller countries and take their resources and become more powerful. Then when they become more powerful to where they think they can fucking fight God, what do you think is going to happen? How much money do you think we're going to spend then?
I mean, we're already in debt. So
what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
We sent trillions of dollars to Ukraine.
No, we didn't. We sent this trillions of dollars is in equipment, not liquid cash.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to see that sources like you guys claim.
You made the positive claim.
They send money to Ukraine.
Okay, then you provide the source. You made the positive claim.
Ukraine is out here literally building nightclubs instead of using that money to help Ukrainians.
Rita, you seriously think Ukraine is an entire country? Not all of Ukraine is at war, Rita.
I know.
Just because they have nightclubs and people are on the streets fucking crying like you're used to, doesn't mean that they can't fucking fund leisure activities for their citizens. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
I'm sorry, you're not going to change my mind. I'm voting for Trump.
Why?
Because everything was better under Trump. I mean, it's
yeah. I'm asking you how this is the case.
It's just facts. Like, I mean, how are you going to deny
Nothing is just
it?
a fact.
Our generation won't be able to afford a home. Gen Z, we won't be able to afford a home if
Why aren't you going to? Yeah. So why is that the case? Why do you believe that?
Why do I believe that? Well, because she spends the government money recklessly without thinking.
Name one thing. Name one time she did that. Her job is not to spend government money, by the way. So where does she do that?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. If I'm being honest.
So you just came up here and lied. Why did you lie?
No, I'm not lying. No, I'm not lying.
You did just lie. You said that she spends government money recklessly. I'm asking you for when she did that, and you can't tell me when. Go find the source right now.
Okay, let me find.
Go find the source.
I mean, like she funded, like I said.
Rita, you're giving airhead energy. Go find the source.
Oh, how come she's paying? Okay, so this is my source. She is giving free health care to illegal immigrants.
It's not free.
It is free health care.
It's not.
Yeah, I live in Chicago. I live in the city. Okay,
I live in Philly and I live in the city.
But Chicago is a very democratic city, for all I know.
And Philadelphia is a very democratic city.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. But in the city, what I see that
you do not know anyone's immigration status. You cannot use what you see.
Actually, I do because
what do you have the fucking death note? What are you talking about? You cannot know someone's immigration status just by looking at them.
Listen, no, obviously, I'm saying we have signs outside of high-rise hotels that are now closed down and being used to house illegal immigrants, and they have illegal immigrants.
No, they're not. They're not illegal. You're talking about asylum seekers. Asylum seekers are legal.
Seekers, no, they're not.
Then they wouldn't get housing, Rita. Asylum seekers are legal.
Not
literally all of them have to be.
No, they're not.
Okay, then source it out, Rita.
I live in the city. I see what's happening.
You don't have the fucking death note. You do not have the Shikigami eyes, bro. Rita, you don't have the fucking Shikigami eyes, bro. You don't know anyone's fucking immigration status.
I'm not saying
just
I know
from looking at them.
I never said.
Okay, then. So places being used for housing for asylum seekers is legal immigration. These are legal processes that we have. So source it up.
So then how come I see signs that say
you don't see shit? These are for asylum seekers. Go source it up.
So why are they trying to make it so?
I asked you for a source, Rita. It's giving airhead. I'm not gonna lie. This is bad for you. Okay. Rita. I understand that you're voting for a rapist, but I have not given you consent to keep talking fuckery on my live. Okay. I understand that you don't care about consent given by like who you're voting for, but I asked you for a source.
No, I
and I don't know why. I don't know why you're trying to like break my boundaries. Okay, so where the fuck is the source that people are housing, that like government places are housing illegal immigrants?
Are housing illegal immigrants.
Okay, then source it up, Rita. Source it up.
See what's happening in Aurora, Colorado?
Rita, source it up, Rita. And it's not. Source it up, Rita. My God. These people are like so belligerent. Thank you so much for the money gun.
Me me to send you the
Oh
story?
my god. I've been asking you for that for 3 minutes. Cynical, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my god.
It is.
This is like so tragic.
It is a video though. How do I send
Okay,
it
so
to you?
what's so you don't send shit. What you do is you go and you read the title and then you give me the title by remembering it. And then I go look it up for you.
Okay, perfect. Give me like 30 seconds.
My god. Could you guys imagine? Could you guys imagine? If I heard my daughter in the other room talking like this, I'd fucking cry. I might have to shove her back up because she's not done cooking yet. Oh shit! Oh shit, Megan! Megan. Sorry. I want 300 W Megans now. 300 W Megans in the chat right now. Immediately. Rita, what's the title?
Okay.
I cannot hear you if you're outside of the app. You need to remember things. Yeah.
Okay, it's just look up Aurora, Colorado, and then
Oh my god.
apartments illegally evict. Tents to house migrants. Obviously illegal migrants, but you know, you get it. And there's a young girl who lives with her mom in an apartment complex who had gotten, basically, her mom paid the rent, but they had gotten all their things taken out. And the girl, who I guess is the landlord, was not giving a reason as to why. They cleaned out half of their like closets and took out important things like birth certificates. You could clearly see her like crying and asking why they did that, and they got rid of her things. I don't know if you're gonna find it because they do like hiding a lot of things, but
none of these are news sources.
Did you not find it? Because there is a video of this happening. I haven't seen.
No, these are all just allegations. None of this is like actual proof that there's a Venezuelan gang.
No, and also there are Venezuelan gangs going inside of apartment complexes.
And nor is there any evidence for like them getting evicted to house migrants. But also, if migrants are paying better, then fucking get good, I guess.
I mean, if there's people paying rent, why should illegal immigrants go in there and then demand?
Where migrant doesn't mean illegal. Rita, migrant means your parents.
Migrant. Yeah, but they're calling illegal people like illegal migrants.
But if they no, because you need to say illegal, right? Because migrant implies legality. Right? You need to say illegal migrant, but it didn't say illegal migrant. It just said migrant.
Okay.
Like your parents.
Yeah, because they're trying to hide the fact that they're not migrants.
Oh, Rita, I don't give a fuck about your conspiracy theories. You got proven wrong.
This is a conspiracy theory, but
you still haven't been able to prove that like what they said was, oh shit, am I not your evil? Thank you so much for the media shower. Like if you can't fucking, like if you cannot prove that like.
It's so funny how they're calling me racist. Like you guys are nothing but racist.
Everyone's a little bit biased. Anyway, so where is this at? So like where is it
you guys
none of these are news sources. None of these are new. Oh, and there it is. Anyway, so let me go ahead and try to wipe your ass for you. Let me see. Also, apartments a lot of time are privately owned. They have a right to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, okay, so they have the right to kick people out that already paid rent. Okay.
Right, so unless you can prove that it's illegal, then like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, none of it, yeah, this isn't being confirmed anywhere. You're lying. You just lied.
What? I'm not
just
lying.
Lied.
I mean, that's all you guys say. I mean, look, any conversation that you guys...
There's literally no credible sources on this. It's literally nothing.
I mean, I don't know what you're looking at, though.
I'm looking at what you're looking for, and I'm trying to do the extra work for you and wipe your ass, and you're lying. There's literally nothing on it. Let me look up. Like for you.
You could call me a liar, but I'm still voting for Trump.
I know because you're racist and like grape is not a deal breaker for you.
Really, you Democrats call walls racist, but during the DNC in the city,
When did we call walls racist?
I mean, you said
Who is you Democrats? Who are you talking about?
Everybody watching that's a Democrat.
Who are you talking about? Are we like a fucking cabal, like a hive mind or some shit? Like what is this? Who called him racist and why?
Who called walls racist?
Yeah.
Biden and Kamala.
Where? When? How?
They said it's racist, and
What's racist?
It's racist to say that people are illegal, or something like that.
When did they say that? Play that clip.
I don't have it on my.
Because it doesn't fucking exist.
No, it does. And look, now Kamala was so against building a wall in 2019, but now all of a sudden she's for it. Please. She's not necessarily for building a wall. We already have a wall. We have a 400-mile wall. Yeah, the one that Trump built.
No, what Trump builds only 50 miles. It's a 400-mile wall from Obama.
If he would have, the literally raggedy ass wall, right? The raggedy ass wall.
It's not raggedy. There are certain parts.
Literally.
No, the only parts that have holes in it or that are like just like a regular fence are parts where people used to travel and walk through. Right?
Yeah,
there needs to be spots in the walls so people can actually fucking travel.
Yeah, and I have a question, if you don't mind.
And then there's also like parts that are owned privately that they legally can't build on.
I have a question, if you don't mind me asking.
So you're just not going to address anything that I said. Raggedy Rita is crazy. So yeah, you're just not going to address what I said.
No, I listened to you. I don't have anything to say.
I didn't.
It's a lie.
Oh, because you no, but you didn't. You can't. You didn't prove that I lied though. Like, let me say, people illegal. Let me see. Let's see to find it. Nope. Nothing. They never said this. Neither of them said this. Rita, where are you getting your information from?
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk, who got cooked on Jubilee. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I'm just kidding. Not Charlie. I mean, I'm getting it from people that actually do research and know what's going on in our world.
Right. So cite them right now.
Huh?
Cite them right now.
I can't off the top of my head. Okay.
Then go find them. I'll give you an extra 45 seconds right now.
What do you want me to find exactly? I don't get it.
Right, so that one, like a credible source, any kind of like judicial processing is going over the fact that people are being illegally kicked out of their homes so they can house illegal immigrants. That there's like fucking like gangs taking over apartment buildings and shit like that. Go ahead and find all that for me. Much longer. Go ahead.
Okay, so there's something on NBC 15 Chicago where it says, hold on, it says, because Chicago police called over armed migrants in apartment complexes. Of course, they're lying and calling them migrants, but we all know they're not migrants.
Anyone who's not from this country being in this country is a migrant. Your parents are migrants. What the fuck are you talking about?
I know they're migrants, but they're
okay,
legal.
Right. Legal or illegal migrants are still migrants.
Exactly, but you get the point. I'm talking about.
I don't, because you didn't make any
These are
sense.
illegal migrants. That
Anyway. No, they're not. Anyway, you're lying. Anyway, let's go on. Let's see. Chicago police. I'm trying to read your source. Like, grow up.
I'm pretty grown.
Oh my God! Stop talking, Rita. No one cares.
Voting for Trump, I'm pretty grown.
Rita, please. Yes, you didn't read this.
Huh?
You didn't read this.
I did read it.
You did not read this.
Not all of it. I mean, you said 45 seconds.
You didn't read any of it. It's only 1 page long.
Oh, I mean.
So they Aurora police denied last week that any criminal organizations took the complex over. People making.
No, they did, because there was a 911 call.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. Right, no one gives a fuck. So people making false police calls doesn't mean that there's an actual crime being committed.
I live in the city. I'm pretty sure I see it.
You did not. Saying you're pretty sure that you see something means that you don't see it.
No, I'm pretty sure
anyway,
I can see what's going on in the city I live in.
Then go see it and make a video. But either way, it doesn't say this. You fucking lied. Let's go on to the next person. She just came up here and lied. I cannot believe that shit. She didn't even read the article. Or the police were like, no. Like, what? Hi, how old are you?
Oh, 31.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
You already know it.
Are you driving?
No.
Okay, so why are you voting for Trump?
Well, one, because
You're entirely too quiet. Can you take your headphones out?
I don't have headphones in.
Okay, but you're quiet, so try to fix it or something. Okay.
The first reason rate on housing is twice as much.
Your mic is too low. No one can hear you. What the fuck is this? It's too low. It's too low, bro. It's fucking MAGA mobile. Let's go on to the next person. Like, what is he? He sounds like you're underwater or something. Take your case off. Hi, how old are you?
37.
Are you voting for Trump?
Yes.
Why?
Border security and economy, wage growth.
What about border security?
What do you mean, what about it?
What about it?
He wants a secure border.
Yeah, how?
By closing the border,
What do you
increasing
mean?
deportations. Say again?
Closing the border. Closing the border. What do you mean by closing the border?
Close the border. Can't have any more asylum seekers come in or any more illegal aliens come in.
Illegal aliens already aren't supposed to come in, but why can't we have more asylum seekers?
Because we don't have enough resources to support them.
Where are you getting that from?
It's just per supply and demand.
Yeah, that's not an answer. What are the numbers on it? Cite it.
Where are your numbers that we can?
I didn't make a claim.
Well, you are making a claim if you're arguing with me.
You made the positive claim. So provide the source. I'm going to kick you from the lie because I don't care for this fuckery. This is like skinny calves energy. So can you please fucking provide me the source?
Sure. Go online and look it up. Fair.org.
Right.
Go to fair.org.
Fair.org.
Yep. It's a.
And what is the title?
FAIR.
I said, what is the title of what you're reading?
Immigration Research nonprofit company.
Right. So what is the title of what you're citing?
You could go out. Literally, it's all over the website.
It is not all over the website. So what are you reading in particular?
Do you have the website up?
What are you reading in particular?
Do you have the website up?
What are you reading in particular? If you're going to waste my time, I'm going to move on to the next person. No. So what is the title? Because you didn't give me a source. An entire website cannot be a source.
You can go on the website and search asylum seekers or immigration.
So what you're so here's what you're
policy.
here's what you're going to do.
Resources on
Here's
it.
what
You
you're
just don't
going to
wanna
do.
look it up.
Oh no, because the burden of proof is not on me.
Of course it is. You're arguing with me. You're saying I'm wrong.
Let's go on to the next person. Worth less. Let's go on to the next person. Worth less. Like what? Bro came up here, wanted to spout fuckery, and then couldn't find a source for it because it doesn't exist. And also, there's no such thing as closing a border. There's no such thing. No country does that. Not even North Korea. There's no such thing. You people are just racist. Hi, how old are you?
48.
Okay, so are you voting for Trump?
All the way.
Julia, thank you so much for the $25 Venmo. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And why is that?
I just want to say Rita is 100% right. That's all I need to say.
Okay.
I live here in Illinois, in Elgin, Illinois.
All right, let's go on to the next person. I don't fucking know. I don't. He said that's all he wanted to say. I don't fucking. Hello. Can we fuck? Like, what was it? Someone said that was her dad. Oh my god. Imagine being an immigrant and then also being xenophobic.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. How old are you?
I am 25.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes. I'm trying to get my camera on here. Is that working?
No, don't turn it on. So why are you?
Okay, I
voting
got
for
my
Trump?
hat on. I wanted to show everyone.
Gross. Why are you voting for Trump?
Oh, I wanted to address why everyone is screaming racist in the chat when there's nothing being said.
Oh, I didn't ask you to do that.
Well, okay. I'm trying to have a civil conversation. That's all.
But you cannot have a civil conversation when I told you that's not what we're fucking talking about. So why are you voting for the rapist, racist felon?
Because our nation was actually safer under his.
So you don't actually care about racism.
Well, I'm just confused on why you were calling people racist when they didn't say anything racist. I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm not trying to start a fight.
Because you're voting for one. Anyway, so yeah. How was a nation safer under a fascist rapist?
Oh, how? Excuse me. What makes him a fascist? Please explain that for me first.
Right. So he perpetuates like fascist ideology, such as his his negative rhetoric towards immigrants is quite literally what ruins the Republican Party and their stances. Also, given the fact that like he is so indiscriminate with his racism and the fact that he likes to other himself from his opponents, or even the fact that some of his ads akin him to like approved by God. This is like textbook fascist rhetoric.
Okay. Well, first off, I just want to thank you for giving me the platform to speak on, and I appreciate the work that you're doing.
Can you
here.
stop with the fucking flattery? Can you please go?
Oh, geez, Louise. Okay. Well, I'm having a great weekend, and I hope you are too. And
I didn't ask.
Okay. Well, he performed well for the country. Rachel, thank you so much for those gifts. I really appreciate that, and I hope you are having a great day. And I just want everyone to know
my
that
fucking god, dude! If you don't get to the point within the next 20 seconds, I'm gonna kick you from the
Ask me
live.
again, because I'm confused. With everyone saying everything in the chat, I am.
Let's go on to the next person. You can't focus. It's giving. I can't do it. What the fuck? All this. They always do this like floundering flattery. And though I understand it is the natural choice, but still, god damn, brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I get it. I'm a bad bitch, but like, still, Jesus, my God. Hi, how old are you? They do it not because they actually feel this way, but they're doing it just so they can morality check me, and it's not going to work because I still will curse you out. Hi, how old are you?
Yes, hi. I'm 45.
Cool. Are you driving?
I am. I have my phone down, but I am driving.
Well, you can't. Well, it's TikTok TOS. You cannot be on your phone while you're driving. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Let's see if we can get to 1 million. We're at 944 right now. Double tap the screen. Yo, let's do it. Let's do a tap spike. A like spike, y'all. Hi, how old are you? Okay, let's go on to the next person. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Jocelyn, thank you so much for the money gun. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah, everyone. Oh my God, it's going up so fast. Julia, thank you so much for the $10 Venmo. I appreciate you, babe. Hi, how old are you?
31.
Oh, my game. Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes. You told me before my mic wasn't working, so I took my case off.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. So why are you voting for Trump?
interest rates have gone up twice as much on houses since the Biden administration has been in. You don't need to fact check that. Everybody knows it. Everybody in the comments can find that one themselves. What about gas prices? Or do you want to just debate
they're at pre-pandemic levels.
Do you want to just debate children? Or are you going to make stuff up?
Debate children or make stuff? What are you talking about?
That's what you've been doing, is debating children this whole time. And
You think I choose to do this? Stop moving your fucking phone, brother.
Why do I need to? What is moving my? Oh, so you're gonna kick me now because
I literally didn't even move my arm. Oh, should we hit 1 million? Thank you guys so much. I didn't even move my arm to kick you. Thank you guys so much for 1 million. This is getting whack, chat.
How is it whack? All right, so why don't you explain the interest rate on houses and on loans?
Oh my God! Stop moving your phone.
Nobody's moving their phone. Stop making up stuff.
Then your phone's just trash. Your phone's just trash, then, dude.
I have the iPhone 16, and why don't?
Oh my God, bro! And how is this? Do you have a case? You don't have a case on it. Just stop moving. Whatever you're doing right now, whatever pose you're hitting right now, don't move.
Nobody's moving. Nobody's doing anything.
Ani, thank you so much for the sub. Anyway, fuck. Like I was saying before, house prices have increased. What does that have to do with Biden?
Okay, then also you said earlier that Harris is trying to help with that by giving out a $25,000 loan to everybody. How does that help? That only makes inflation worse.
No, because I don't know why you guys keep forgetting that she's also going to be incentivizing for people to build 2 million more homes. This inflation is a matter of supply and demand.
Cheaper. It makes them more expensive.
What did I just say to you?
Huh?
What did I just say to you?
What did you just say? She's giving incentive. What is the incentive?
I said she is giving out and she's giving incentives for home builders to build 2 million more homes.
What's the
incentive? Inflation is a matter of supply and demand.
No shit. Everybody knows what supply and demand is.
Exactly.
Give too much supply. If you give everybody money, then it's not worth anything. Money also is the same thing with supply.
What are you talking? No, that's not how that works.
That's exactly how it works.
That is not what would cause the inflation. That is not what would cause the inflation.
Like you, I gotta go.
Bro just ran. Wait a minute. He just said, wait. He literally just said that I get rid of people when they pose a good debate, and then I do it, and then he runs. Hello? Hi, how old are you?
I'm 22. I'm voting for Kamala. I just wanted to say I like your lives.
I appreciate you, my love. Kelsey, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. I appreciate you so much. I need to get a second phone desperately. Thank you so much. Hi, how old are you?
Hello?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I just want to say I love you and I love what you're doing.
All right, I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Remember, y'all, we are just looking for people who are voting for Donald Trump. I do appreciate the flattery, but it does, people don't like it.
What's up?
Oh, no.
What's up, bitch?
Ugly.
Listen, you're going to have to keep it cute with these elderly people because bitch, you do too much. Why is you screaming at elderly?
What the fuck is that? Brother, I thought that was the Michelin Man. Oh my God. What the fuck? What in the black scent? Anyway, hi, how old are you?
34.
Holy shit. Hi, how old are you?
34.
Okay, yeah, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
I was gonna vote for him, but I'm just listening to your program and listening to some of these MAGA come up. Like, it makes me feel like I don't want to be MAGA no more. Like, for gas prices and stuff like that, who said gas prices?
Everyone?
Like, the president does that?
Oh, no, the Fed said it. It's like a state. It's like a state by state. No, I don't even think it's the Feds. But it's like a state by state basis. It's based off of minor factors like shipments of like gas. It's like not a national thing, an international thing.
Okay, so like asylum, is that a legal process? How does that work? Is that like
asylum seekers are legal immigrants.
You got to go through the court process and stuff like that?
Yep.
Oh, okay. It makes me all right. I'm not gonna vote for this guy no more. All right, thank you. Bye bye.
All right. W. W? W's in the chat? OPEC, yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said the feds. W? Dubs? Hi, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 50 years old.
Cool, are you voting for Donald Trump? That was it for him? Like, I get it.
That would be a no-brainer. I could not vote for Trump. You're crazy.
Okay,
I love you so much.
I appreciate
love you so much. I do. I just.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you that fast. I'm so sorry. But I gotta move on. But thank you so much for the love. I really do appreciate you guys so much. Today you guys have been like insanely generous today. I really do appreciate it. Hi, how old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
2005.
Oh,
October.
that was. Oh, I'm sorry. That I don't know. I've never stuttered on my own age before. We gotta go. Let's go on to the next person. I've never. I'm sorry. I don't trust it. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. There. Hi, how old are you?
I am 18.
Okay, what year were you born?
To be honest, I'm lying. I just love your lives, and I'm.
Okay, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Yeah. Also, if you're sub to me right now, we have a lot of sub emotes. Can I get some Kamala and Walls emotes in the chat right now? Some Kamala and can I get some Ash baby emotes in the chat right now? Hi, how old are you?
18.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I was gonna originally, but due to all the bad things that he's done and just trying to get his way through by becoming a Democrat, poser, I guess you could say, he was post-Democrat and turned Republican because he knew people would vote for him. And when you know somebody's got that much power, you know what they're trying to do, why are you just gonna let them do it?
Okay, well, W you for having that like introspection. I appreciate you, my love.
Thank you. Good day.
Of course. Be proud of yourself. Be safe. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. I was thinking to myself the other day, and sometimes I feel alone. Not like in life, but like in like my career. I think this career, thank you so much for the sub, it's very isolating sometimes. Hi, how old are you?
45.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
Why is that?
Well, a couple reasons. I work a lot of overtime, and he says that he's gonna stop the overtime tax.
Oh my god, that's fucking pathetic. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I pay 26% of my annual salary in payroll taxes. Huh?
Are you driving, by the way?
No, I'm in my truck sitting at a gas station.
Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna vote
26% of my taxes.
You're gonna vote for the rapist so you don't get taxed on your overtime?
We're not gonna talk about that. And there's
no, we are.
thing.
We are gonna talk about that.
We are
gonna talk about that, buddy.
2 assassinations on his life.
W. Anyway, damn. W. Anyway, so I'm a little bit confused. You're gonna vote for a rapist so you don't get taxed on your overtime? Are you saying? Do you have children?
Is Kamala going to take off?
It's
my
Kamala.
tax?
I don't think either of them should. I don't think either of them should. I think if you get income, it should be taxed.
Do you work overtime?
Michael,
how much overtime do you work?
No, honey, I don't need to. Michael, thank you so much for the $25 cash app. I don't need to work overtime. I choose when I work.
Well, I work overtime.
Right, and if you get income, it should be taxed.
So you think that it's okay that the government can take 26% of your paycheck?
I think if you get income, you should be taxed.
How much do you think I should be taxed?
We can have that conversation, right?
A fair amount. How much?
We can have that conversation. That is based off of many factors. But like, do you have daughters? Do you have children around you that you care about? Do you have women around you do you have people around you that you care about?
Do you have a script?
Are you married? No, I don't. I'm looking.
Script?
Absolutely
you don't have
not.
a script because you sound just like all the other creators that do this.
It's because we all run in the same circles, and we all talk to the same people.
You all spit the same crap out of your mouth every time?
It's not the same crap. People just bring up the same arguments.
It's the same thing. I literally just watched the same live with a different person yesterday.
Then make a new fucking argument then. We say the same things because people say the same things. Are we supposed to say a different answer to another person asking the same question as another person?
How many people have brought up the overtime tax?
You're the first one today.
And that's not a good thing? Do you want to know why it's a good thing?
No, I think it's a bad thing. Actually, I think it's going to be a bad thing, like even socially.
Why?
Like again, are you married?
I am married with 2
Do you have children? Oh, you have 2 children. So you're gonna vote for a rapist. So you're telling me that you would let this guy walk into your house, rape your entire family, but as long as he gives you free overtime.
Okay. All right.
I'm not done speaking, bud. I'm not done. Hey, Dud, Duddy buddy.
It's Bud with a B.
Oh, damn.
Big B.
Anyway, like I was
small
hey,
U, 2 fucking B's.
Who?
That's
Anyway,
how you can you not read?
No. So like I was saying, I'm just a girl. So like I was saying before,
What's
you
that
would
got to do with anything?
you would let this. I can't read. You would let this man walk into your house and rape your children, but as long as he's able to like give you free overtime, you let him do it.
Nobody said that I would ever let anybody walk into my house and rape my kid.
I didn't say you would let anybody do it. I said you let Trump do it.
Why would I let Trump do it?
Because you're voting for him. Train, thank you so much. I'm sorry, Train. Political Candy, thank you so much for the train. Yeah, so you're.
I'm the only one that's come up here and give you an actual reason of something that.
Anyway, so do you understand? Like, what the point that I'm trying to make here is that if you are willing to sacrifice your morals on that front, that is the kind of violence that you are inviting into your own home.
No, I'm not. How long
okay,
ago did it happen?
why is him being? So why is it?
Has he been
so wait a minute. He was found legally liable in a civil court for the sexual abuse of
legally liable, but was he convicted?
What does convictions only happen in criminal court?
He got found legally liable in a
legally liable means guilty. It's just in a civil court.
In a civil court. So he's got to pay
sexual abuse is sexual abuse better if it's in a civil court?
You're right. It is. Is sexual abuse sexual abuse? But
oh, so you would
in
let
a civil court.
Why
was it not?
Bud, you would let someone babysit your children who was found legally liable for sexual abuse?
Oh my god. You sound just like the guy that was on the live yesterday. The exact same thing he's saying. Let's move on.
You're talking about. No, we're not going to move on.
You
Answer
know
my
exactly
question.
what I'm talking about.
I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about.
There's Harry. There's Dean. There's the other one.
Why are you bringing up a bunch of white niggas?
There's a whole bunch of you.
I don't know why. Why are you bringing up a bunch of them?
You sound just like them. You sound just like them.
What do you mean? I sound.
It's the same thing.
What do you mean? I know all of them. We all run in the same circles. What are you talking? Like, what do you mean? And they all cook you in the exact same way. Of course, I'm gonna fucking sound like them.
How are you cooking me? How are you cooking me?
Because you're running from my question. So you're gonna let a guy who was found legally liable for sexual abuse babysit your children?
Why would Donald Trump babysit my children?
I didn't ask you about Donald Trump. I said, would you let someone who was found legally liable for sexual abuse babysit your children?
Nobody has to babysit my children.
I didn't ask you that, bud. Turn on your critical thinking, please.
I would not let somebody who has been found liable of sexual assault babysit my children. Absolutely not.
Right. So then why are you electing one as president?
Okay. Can I ask you this question?
No.
How long long ago did it happen?
Why does that matter?
I want to know how long ago it happened.
Why does that matter?
Tell me how long ago it happened.
In the late 90s. Why does that matter?
Why 30 years now did she come forward?
Are you going to ask me why I waited until I was 18 to talk about my abuse?
No, I'm asking you why 30 years. It took 30 years for her to come forward.
Because she knew people were not going to believe her like you. It still happened.
I'm not saying I don't believe
that's
her.
That's like asking an abuse victim why they didn't fight back.
Can we talk about who is?
No, bud.
Because that's your guys' only thing.
The sexual abuse become less serious when it's 30 years old.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, then. So why did you ask me that question? Like, what were the intentions behind that? Do you think your wife would agree if you heard you talk about that?
How is Trump running for president? How is he running for president if he was held sexually liable for rape?
Right. There are a lot of politicians who have sexual misconduct charges.
Are they all Republicans?
A lot of them. A lot of them are. A lot of them.
How many
are
are Democrat?
I don't fucking know. I said politicians. You're the one who separated it. You're the one who made it partisan.
Let's see. We're gonna look it up.
But you're the one who made it partisan.
Can I look it up?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Like, there's no way you're sitting here trying to like validify sexual abuse. The issue
No, I'm
is
not.
that within
I'm
our
telling you
political
why I'm voting
no, the
for-
issue
I'm
my
telling you
issue
why
is
I'm
that
voting for a
stop
certain
fucking
candidate.
talking, Dud. The issue is that the issue is that like for our political
shit.
sphere, sexual abuse is not a deal breaker. That's the issue, and it seems like it's not a deal breaker for you either. You would let this guy assault your family member, probably your wife, and you would still elect him as president just so you can get free overtime.
Answer this question. The guy had an assassination attempt on his life.
Every public figure has assassination attempts.
He's still here.
Man,
he's still here running for this country.
And I wish he would have took one step to the left.
All right, here we go. I got a list.
Like, people tried to assassinate like fucking Hitler, Fidel Castro, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela. This isn't indicative of their character. Nita Bud, thank you so much for the sub.
So if somebody shot you because you were running for president, would you drop out? Or would you
Yeah,
continue
like
doing it?
if two of the people who tried to unalive me were once people who supported me, yeah, I would drop out because I would say like, oh, I'm doing something wrong.
Do you know why they're trying to assassinate him?
You mean your own party?
No,
You
anybody.
keep saying they. We know who they is. They were
Yeah,
Trump
yeah,
supporters.
anybody.
They
You know
are
why
Trump
anybody is
supporters.
trying to- okay, I
it's
didn't
not.
say
It's not
they.
anybody. It's Trump supporters.
I'm not. I don't continuously.
It's Republican.
Say they.
It's-
I just said it this one time.
No, no, no.
and
Say
that
what
was
you're say.
That
say
must have been
no,
in your
no,
script.
no.
That must have
Hey,
been in your script. For
what
they.
script are you talking about?
You
You're
have
the
a
one
script.
saying
You all
they.
have the same script.
You're the one saying
Anyway, we're
they.
not-
I'm saying that
if
they
people
are
were-
Republicans.
Okay, so he's had an assassination on his life twice, right?
I don't care.
Have any idea why that is?
Because even Republicans, even people who have followed him, are
No.
saying that he's a threat to democracy.
Get rid of the political party. Do you have any idea why?
That's quite literally why he was there was an attempt on his life. I can't remove the reason behind the attempt on his life.
There's an
that
attempt
was
on his
the reason.
life because of all the things that everybody says that he's doing.
No,
that he's done. That he
bud.
wants to do.
Anyway, this guy's okay with his family getting abused. Let's go on to the next person. I'm not dealing with that fuckery. I'm not dealing with that. It's because of the things that he says. I'm not dealing with that. Like, you can't, like, the Republican Party cannot blame that on anyone else but themselves and the fact that they have normalized and even encouraged violence within their party. Hi, how old are you? Inky? Are you here? All right, let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Oh my God. Oh my God. My party did not do it. You guys are coping so fucking hard right now. I scrolled out of the app, y'all. You guys are coping so hard. It's just Republicans. It's just Republicans. Hi, how old are you? Madonna? All right, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Please be patient, y'all. We are going to get some more debates in. It literally is. Like, this is what I mean when I say that, like, Trump supporters, like, they could be sitting down to have a full Thanksgiving turkey dinner, and then Trump will go, "That's ham." And they will genuinely think it's ham. Hi, how old are you? Even when they eat it, they'll be like, "This is clearly
43.
ham." Are you voting for Trump?
Definitely.
Why is that?
Well, I'm voting for Trump because I feel like he make the most sense. And I understand what you're saying
Oh
about.
my God.
All right, listen. I understand what you're saying about the rapists and all that. I feel you.
You have to say
I
grape.
understand.
I'm saying grape. I don't know why you guys keep saying a different word.
Oh, but whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
It's not whatever it is. You
sexual
will get
abuse.
You will get
sexual
banned.
abuse or whatever. But listen, what I'm saying is that Kamala, he make more sense. Like
it's Kamala,
whatever her name is.
It's Kamala.
I don't like
It's
her.
not whatever her name is. As a
But
black
she
man, you
said-
should have more
but she
fucking
said-
respect, bro.
But she said.
As a black man, you should have more respect for black women. Get it the fuck together. This is why there is such a huge divide between black men and black women in this fucking country. Get it the fuck together. Get it the fuck together. It's Kamala. It is not just whatever the fuck. It's Kamala. Do you like what the fuck? What the fuck? Get it the fuck together. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Why are y'all like this? Not even fucking graduating high school. Say her fucking name right. God damn. Can barely get included in the conversation. Go to college first. Anyway, it's Kamala.
He's more than just like a president. He had negotiated, so he can negotiate with these other countries. Everybody worrying about the wrong thing. They worrying about we are at war. And I believe that he can actually, we are at war.
No, we're not.
We are at war.
No, we're not.
And it's going to turn into a World War III. And
how did World War II start?
I believe you.
How did World War II start?
Yo, you getting off the fucking subject.
We're not getting off the fucking subject.
What I'm trying to tell you,
honey,
is that
you made several points. You made the first point is that you can understand him because you don't read, and then the second point was that he like fostered peace, and that it's not going to start World War III. Now I'm asking you how World War starts by asking you what started World War II, and you don't know. You don't know because you don't read. You don't know because you don't read. World War II started because of the invasion of Poland. What's going on with Russia? Invading Ukraine. Then they're going to reinvade Poland. Now that starts a world war. That starts a world war. So as long as we prevent one from happening, then it won't happen. Okay? The fuck? Get it the fuck together. I really do beg. Unmute, Jerome. Unmute. I know too many Jeromes that I don't like. Jerome, you have a mic icon at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead and click that for me, please. It's, Jerome, unmute. Jerome. Unmute. Okay, well, let's go on to the next person. L Rome in the chat. L Rome in the chat. Here's my thing. I don't fucking I can't deal with it. And as you guys can see in the polls, there is like a huge separation between black women and black men when it comes to voting for Harris. And I promise you, it's not because of anything. It's because black men have a serious issue with 1, education, and 2, misogyny. Hi, how old are you?
I am 51.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
And why is that?
Because I don't believe in AB.
What? What the hell are you talking about, man?
Well, can I say the word on here?
What word? What are you referring to?
Abortion.
Abortion? Oh. Yeah. Okay. You don't agree with abortion? Why not? Do you want more people to die?
Why do you say that?
Do you want more mothers and babies to die?
Have you ever had a...
I asked you a yes or no question. Do you want more mothers and babies to die?
I've had one to die by abortion.
Right. Damn, that's so crazy. Do you want more mothers and babies to die?
You're not making any sense.
I don't need to make sense. I just asked you a question. Do you want more mothers and babies to die? Yes or no?
If you don't have the...
Hey. I'm not asking you an open-ended question. I asked you a yes or no. And you are way too fucking old to not be able to answer that. Okay? It's a yes or no. You're grown. You should be able to answer a yes or no. Mima. Okay, let's go on to the next person. Let's go on to the next person. Let's just go on to the next person. Hi, how old are you?
How you doing? I'm 47 years old.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
You're damn right I am.
Cool. Also, you guys, if you want someone to go over Project 2025 in a simplistic manner, my second video, the one with 9,000 views, that one, I go over the entirety of Project 2025 in a simple manner, just like the base level stuff, just to make sure that people have a good understanding of what's actually in the bill. I do not give any kind of any of my personal beliefs on the bill. I just say what's in the bill. So go check out that video if you want to check that out to learn more about what's in the actual agenda. All right, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah, go ahead.
And also
check
please.
Go ahead and check it out because Donald Trump has nothing to do with Project 2025.
I didn't say anything about Donald Trump. I said I'm just telling you. I just made it. I don't know why. First of all, yes, he does. His name is in it like hundreds of times. Second of all,
mute me.
No one cares. Anyway, so like I was saying before, I didn't say anything about Donald Trump. I just said I'm explaining the bill because it is a topic of conversation around people. But I feel easy. Thank you so much for this up. It's a topic that people don't like. People are not going to read in a 1,000-page agenda. So I did it for them. Anyway, why are you voting for the rapist? My brother in Christ. Why are you voting for the rapist? Also, I do have some more videos coming out at the very least tomorrow, going over other bills. People have been asking me to go over other bills as well, so I'm going to be doing that for y'all. Hey, bro, unmute. Hey, bro, unmute. You can unmute yourself. Hey, my brother in Christ. Hey. Hey, yo. Also, I did just... Okay, he's not unmuting. Okay, also, by the way, if you want to join my Discord, I did just build a new PC. I ended up accidentally building a new PC. Don't ask how I did it, but I did. About $1,300 was spent on accident. And all my specs are... Oops, you have a serious feedback. All my specs are in my Discord. All my specs are in my Discord, y'all. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 25.
I'm not even joking. It was a full-on accident. Like, none of the original parts are in my PC. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I am voting for Donald Trump.
And why is that?
Honestly, just because of all the wars that's going on right now.
I know when you accidentally spent $1,300. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know. Shout out to your PC too, because I'm setting up my PC too. I know that's a lot of money and time into that. You're very beautiful, by the way, too. I just want to say that. Thank you. But yeah, I am voting for Trump. I'm just going to be as respectful as I can. I just think the war that's going on right now, we did fund Ukraine, you know.
Oh,
my bad. We had no reason to be there, you know, so we invested time and money.
That's actually debatable, right? You do realize that, right? Like, for example,
I'll hear you out.
Right, because I hear people say this, and at face value, I would understand. Like, if I didn't look deeper into it and actually look at history and how much these things actually cost, I would actually agree with you. But the reality is that it's actually costing us less money to help them now, because Russia is running out of resources. They're not going to keep continuing this like forever. Hopefully they're not fucking like stupid. But they're running out of resources. And I think people don't understand there's a couple reasons why we ought to protect countries like Ukraine. One, because they're smaller countries, they're weaker countries. And if we set the precedent that larger countries like Russia or China can just bully and invade smaller countries around them, that is going to be a huge issue for the United States. I hear a lot of complaints saying that, like, oh, it's not our problem, these are foreign affairs. No, but it will become our problem, because at some point when you set this precedent that these larger countries can just get stronger without anyone checking them, then it is going to be our problem, because at that point they're going to realize, oh my God, I can probably kill God. Okay, I can kill God, God being the United States. And if we let countries like Russia invade Ukraine, they're not going to stop at Ukraine. They're going to go to Poland, right? And then they're going to take their resources, and then they're going to become not popular. Then they're going to become more powerful. And if we let that happen, they at some point will feel the need to come after us as well. And so if we care about ourselves and we care about our people and we care about our sovereignty, we are going to need to protect these smaller countries in which are encroaching on. Because if we let them gain power, like, the United States was not born this powerful. We were weak as fuck early on. But we did what we did to become this powerful. So if we allow for them to be able to just take whatever land that they see fit, at some point they are going to get to our level, and then it is really going to become our problem, and then we're going to be spending infinitely like more money and unaliving more people.
And I definitely understand that. Like I 100% do. That's why I agree with them sending equipment and sending support. But my biggest question to you is, if they were defending Ukrainian land, why didn't they stop at just defending? Why are they now encroaching on Russian territories? Can I just ask that? I'll let you plain.
Right, and that's a good question, right? I think right now it just seems like there's like no real winner in this. I honestly don't know why they did that. I myself find it to be unnecessary.
Can I just say I'm voting for Trump? I'm sorry I cut you off. I really am. But the reason I'm voting for Trump, I know all the problems that are going on, the LGBTQ, which I don't have anything against. They're going against a lot of different things. There's a bunch of problems that are happening in the United States. We're just fighting each other. But my main focus on voting for Trump is because he actually wants to stop it. I mean, he said multiple times.
No, he does not want to stop it.
I know. But he's, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I think he really has a way of talking to Putin and a lot of our world leaders, you know, and just hear me out, just talking to them, not having relationships with them, but just keeping them calmed down.
Well, that's actually never happened though. He's quite literally pissed these people off, and they've laughed him out of rooms. Like, this is just like demonstrably false. Like, for example, first of all, you saying that he wants to end the war, he did say this. He did say that he wants to end the war. He also went over how he wants to end the war. He wants to end the war by, one, cutting the funding to Ukraine, as well as simply letting Russia do whatever they want to Ukraine. And again, in the long run, that is going to cost us more money and more lives. So his way of doing it historically costs us more money. Like, for example, we've seen this in World War II. When the United States just steps out of like foreign affairs like this, we end up costing ourselves more money. The United States lost a lot during World War II. It was not a joke, but it was specifically because we took so long to become involved. Like the amount of carnage was unnecessary. So
at this point, I think we got involved in order to protect Ukraine, because
yes, that is fully the case.
We could both agree that if Russia invaded Ukraine without the missile-guided missiles that they had lock-on missiles that were given from the United States to Ukraine that they didn't have available. A lot of the technology they have now is because of the United States, and they wouldn't have been able to defend themselves appropriately.
Yeah,
we did not give that to them. So that gives them an advantage over Russia. But that's like another question is like, if they're just trying to protect Ukraine, right? And they're just trying to keep the Ukrainian people okay. Putin has already said multiple times, do not invade the country of Russia. If you become a threat to Russia, we will react. And the only reason I'm saying that
but that's unfair though, because they're the ones who initiated the war. So him saying that is just fucking, that's just dumb.
But they do have the right to defend themselves once they have.
But so does Ukraine. Like right now they're encroaching on each other at different parts. Like it's like, I don't understand why we're only valuing the word. But I don't think so, really. Like, I don't understand why we're only valuing the words of Russia in these conversations. If they're the ones who initiated the war, then whether or not Ukraine encroaches on them or not doesn't really fucking matter. All they had to do was not fucking invade Ukraine.
Can I ask you this question, Elise? Do you think that Trump would at least, I know you guys, we can all say he's going to do this, he's going to do that. We're never going to know until someone, whether it's Kamala or Trump, goes over there and comes with a resolution. We can't just sit here.
Kamala did go over there. She was quite literally the one that warned Zelensky about what was going on.
Biden and Kamala were.
Oh, Kamala went over there first, I believe.
I think I pronounced her name wrong. Can you pronounce her name one more time so I don't pronounce it and disrespect it?
Kamala.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So, and I just want there to be a peace. You know, there's so many wars going on right now.
But there can't be peace if we let large countries bully smaller ones.
And I respect why people are voting for Kamala. I just vote for I vote for Trump because I just see that power in him. You know, it's nothing to do with
there is no power in him, though. I don't know where you're getting this from. He went over to North Korea to try to get them to denuclearize after threatening nuclear annihilation to them and vice versa over fucking Twitter. Went over there, tried to get them to denuclearize. They laughed in his face. He left. They continued their nuclear program. And then on top of that, started testing their missiles closer to our allies. Yeah, he went over to try to like spend time with Putin. Putin gave him a bugged soccer ball just so he can fucking spy on him. He invited Russian operatives to the White House. This is not a sign of power. This is a sign of a short-sighted like weirdo dictator wannabe.
It's just I think that both parties, Trump and Kamala, both want a resolution to this. I don't think anybody
Trump does not want a resolution. Trump is okay with more people dying. Trump is okay with sacrificing smaller countries like Palestine and Ukraine just for the sake of like kissing up to dictators like Netanyahu and Putin.
But he said multiple times that he just wants people to stop per se dying. He's literally said it multiple times. His
views on this will literally cause more people to die. But I don't understand why you guys take his word at face value. He's a fucking liar. The man has lied just in his 4 years of presidency 30,000 times. 30,000 times. So him suddenly all of a sudden, one second, him all of a sudden changing his rhetoric to say that he wants more people to stop dying is a lie, because he wants to wipe Palestine off the map and then allow for Russia to invade and take over Ukraine. This is not going to save more lives.
Can I say one thing? I hate to even direct anything to Kamala because I do respect her, you know, but I am saying that Kamala, I'm sorry, it's going to take everybody a while. I think somebody mispronounced it one time, and I think that everybody just kept on saying the wrong thing. It's messed up. But I do want to say that she has been said to not tell the truth sometimes. And can I say, there's been one where
there's a difference between not telling the truth sometimes and systematically lying 30,000 times.
Okay. Can I just tell you how she's not told the truth? At least a couple times?
I can agree that politicians don't tell the truth sometimes, but there's a difference between not telling the truth and misspeaking to telling 30,000 lies, like people are unaliving their babies at their birth. That's who you're voting for.
And I don't think he wants that either, because I've heard a couple.
I don't know why you have this idealized version of him. That's what he said.
Well, I watch a lot of his speeches, you know, and I hear him talk about these things. He doesn't want to get rid of the three big words, which is grape. You know what I'm saying? Which is, or there's a situation in the pregnancy where the woman can lose her life. You know, situations with like that is where you can have that word. I don't know if I can even say that.
No. Several women have been found to have passed away from his Trump era abortion bans. This is not okay. The man does not care about this. I don't know where you're getting this from. I don't understand why his own sexual abuse is not a deal breaker for you. Like,
I don't agree with
it seems like one.
I don't agree with it. I don't.
But it doesn't matter if you don't agree with it. Yes, you do, because it's not a deal breaker. I don't think you have a right to act like you have some kind of moral high ground and you're voting him into the highest position of power. You as a man, right? We understand men commit most sexual assault crimes. You as a man seeing this as like not enough of a deal breaker, all because you idealize him in your head for some reason, does not mean that this is like a good indicative of a good leader. Not even in a presidential debate could this man not take every bit of bait that was given to him. This is ridiculous. You have this idealized version of him in your head and it's not real.
Okay.
He is not a good leader historically. He is laughed out of conventions. He is laughed at by other dictators. He is taken advantage of. He is so up his own ass and has so much hubris that he would accept a bugged soccer ball from a dictator. He is recorded saying that he wants for people to stand up like people stand up for Kim Jong-un. No person who is leading the free world should ever be able to say something like that and then also be able to be anywhere near the fucking Oval Office. No person who will send in fake electors to find him extra votes and try to subvert the will of the American people is a good leader. You are voting for a charlatan.
But can I at least say that personally, I had a lot of run-ins with police throughout my life. They weren't always good. You know, I've heard a lot of people lie and DAs and all that. She said multiple times that she's against the use of tree. I'll just say it like that. She's against the use of tree, but then said in a podcast over in Sway in the morning show that she's Jamaican and she's, what do you think? She does it. She's already said that she.
Well, actually, no. What you're talking about is incredibly outdated.
But can you think
she has
about
fully.
she's
I'm not done
locked up-
speaking.
I'm sorry,
No, she has not. That's a lie. She has fully changed her stance on like recreational use of like certain substances. And yeah, that is true. She is Jamaican. I'm pretty sure also her father was not happy that she said
Jamaican and she's
that. Yeah, I know. I am also Jamaican. I understand what she was talking about when she said this.
Yeah,
but also
everybody
she has changed. Yeah, but she has changed her stance on this.
But
like she has changed her.
The only thing I want to say.
No, she is not. No, she has. That is a Hart. That is a lie.
People as a DA.
That is a lie. That is a lie. She did not. She did not lock up people for low-level drug crimes like the devil's lettuce, right? No, that's not what she did. If anything, she kept these people out of jail and instead and put them into rehabilitation centers, and then would train them in trade and then fix their credit, and then she would expunge their records afterwards. She did not put a bunch of. She did not put a bunch of black and brown men in prison. She explicitly kept them out of prison.
But it's really hard to believe that someone as a DA is conflicting herself.
She didn't conflict herself. She has shown her, like, first of all, let me tell you something. Whether or not she believes, and it seems like I don't understand why people have this argument. At the time, using that substance was illegal. Whether or not you feel that it's a valid law to have is fucking irrelevant. As her job as DA, her job is to enforce the law. Yep. Whether or not she agrees with the law or not is fully irrelevant. It is not her job to determine what laws are important and what people to prosecute and not prosecute. That is not her job. Her job is to I'm not done speaking. Okay. Her job is to prosecute people who break the law. These people broke the law. They got in trouble with the law. They ought to be punished to the full extent of the law. Why all of a sudden people are expecting her just because she herself personally doesn't feel like it's a big deal all of a sudden doesn't mean shit. It is still her job to perpetuate the law. There are police officers who take people into custody for these and then go home and smoke it themselves because they don't feel like it's they don't feel like it's a law that should exist. This doesn't matter. Their job is to enforce the law. Call it hypocritical all you want, but that's not actually the case with her because she quite literally fought to legalize these particular recreational substances. So I don't know where you're getting this from. And then again, with these low-level and nonviolent crimes, she lowered recidivism for these people who would typically commit these crimes, which are black and brown men. Right? She lowered recidivism for these people by 40%. When she was able to expunge their records, give them training in how to get a job, and fix their credit, they stopped going to jail because she has shown herself time and time again to not attack the people who commit the crime, but depending on the crime, she can pinpoint why they're committing the crime in the first place. Because again, people don't do these things just because they want to, because they're inherently bad people and they deserve to go to prison. They're doing it because they want a better life. They're doing it because they have children. They're doing it because they want to buy a house and just like be able to afford food and shit, right? She noticed that. So she changed their lives by expunging their records to solidify the fact that they're able to get a job and then also training them so they can get a job and be qualified for it. So I don't know where this narrative is coming from that she was locking up black men in troves. She did the opposite of that.
And I'm not saying in particularly just black men. I'm not saying.
I know you're not saying, but it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. The fact that you said that she was locking people up, she did the opposite. She was quite literally called during her time a person who was soft on crime. They called her soft on crime, not hard on crime, soft on crime. She was historically the most liberal person to ever be in politics. She was soft on. Read the past articles on her from 2005, 2007. They call her soft on crime. She even wrote a book called Smart on Crime in response to people calling her that. Because what she did with the Back on Track program is smart on crime.
And I just wanted to listen to you. Like I said, I just want to plan with this. I just want to say it's really good. 8 years ago, you weren't seeing young people be so passionate about politics. I like to see that. I really respect your live. I respect you. I watch it all the time. Even though we think differently, I'm willing to hear you out. You know, And I know you don't respect a lot of the things I think, but that's just how I feel. I feel like there should be a little bit more peace. And I feel like that's just how I feel.
There can't be peace when you have a criminal in the most powerful state in the world. You can't.
And I get that. And I respect the way that you think. But I just wanted to say that I really respect what you're doing. Keep doing it. You know, keep calling them out. And I think more people would be willing to talk to you if they were just willing to shut their mouth and listen, you know, and then speak. You know, you did bring up some great points. Okay, so I really do love talking to you. Have a great day. You're very beautiful. I love your hair. I'm gonna keep complimenting you. Love your earrings. Love all that shit. Bye. Have a great time.
Peace out. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. I'll give it a second. I don't know, chat. Okay, I don't know. Like, he was nice, I guess, but he's still voting for a rapist. So like, take that with a grain of salt. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's why I'm not nice to people. I'm not gonna lie, chat, because I don't. The context every time they come up here is that they're voting for a rapist, and that type of human, like, life warping crime is not a deal breaker for them. And so when you're talking to a person like that, you still know their morals at the core. Thank you so much for the galaxy. That's why I don't like being nice to them. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, how are you doing today? I just want to applaud you on your stance, on the stance that you're taking, because the truth is simply the truth. And if people can't accept that, then they're delusional. Unfortunately, that's what delusion is. It's when you're so stuck in your own reality that you cannot see beyond what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? And this is not, you know what I'm saying, this is not hate, and we're not going to debate and all of those things. But I'm very proud of the fact that you stand up, and I like how eloquently that you come across towards, you know, addressing people that don't share the same opinion as you do. And I would like you, only thing I'm requesting is speak more about Project 2025.
I made an entire video on it. I have an entire video on my account right now where I go over the entire 900 pages of Project 2025.
Maybe can I present this? I was in another live at one time, and they were saying that the younger black male generation have a chip on their shoulder towards educated black women and the success that black women have achieved.
I think there's a. I don't know if we're gonna have time to talk about it right now, but like I do think that we do have a very significant issue within the black community regarding education in young black men and how they treat young black women, especially young black women who are in positions of power and who are able to like go to college, because we see that there is a huge deficit between the rate in which black men are even graduating high school and the rate in which black women are going to college. And this is affecting a lot of things. Black women are leaving the black community in droves because there simply aren't other black people, particularly other black men within the communities that they go into when they go to like college. So I understand that, but like, I don't know if that's a conversation that we're going to be ready to have on this live today.
We don't have to address that. Please follow me, and I'm very interested. I followed you, and anytime you're on, believe me, I will be there. And if you need support, all you have to do is just let me in, and I got your back.
I appreciate you, my love. You too. Be safe, my love. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. If you are voting for MAGA, please go ahead and jump into the guest request, y'all. We're debating people. It's 3:30. I wonder if I should I want to go shopping. Is Sephora still open? Hi, how old are you? Hello, gifted son?
I'm good though.
Oh, it closed at 8. Y'all, I got like 30 minutes on this B. I got like 30 minutes. I want to go to Sephora. I want to go to Sephora. It's open till 8, period. I want to go to, I've been meaning to go to Sephora for like weeks because I need to go get some new one size and all that. Hi, how old are you?
42.
Cool. And are you, oh my God. Also guys, Ray just had her baby. Ah! I cried. So I want to go see Ray soon, but that fucking plane ticket is going to be steep. Okay. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Cool. And why is that?
I work hard and I pay a lot of taxes, and all the corporation always get tax break, and he mentioned he's gonna like not tax him over time, and the border is.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Carl, I think it's someone put a $15. There's no fucking way you. Sorry, that's not funny. That's not funny. There's no way you just said that they keep getting tax cuts and my brother in Christ. Wait. Wait. Okay, wait. Just wait. You know what? I got this. We can handle this kindly. We got this. Hold on.
You're mute. Your mic is mute. Okay.
How about now?
Yeah, I'm hearing it now.
Okay, so you said you don't like that large corporations are getting tax cuts?
No, as I said before, this is the first time I've heard any politician mentioning like something that can benefit me. It's always some other tax cut that I don't understand. So this is the first time I've heard something that can impact my life. That's why I'm voting for that.
Yes, I understand this, but riddle me this, my brother in Christ. Why are you voting for the man who wants to give these large corporations that would even require you to do overtime tax cuts?
As I said before, I'm not really like knowledgeable about politics.
You don't need to be.
I'm saying I heard something that is going to be beneficial to me.
I understand, Maya, but you need to understand. Look, you're Jamaican, right? I'm Jamaican too.
Yeah, I'm
Jamaican. All right, wag. Me there. It's like, look. You need to understand. Sorry, you need to understand that these large corporate. Like, okay, I mean, how can I explain this in a way that we can understand? Okay. So let's start out with this. Aaron, thank you so much for the $25 for the Sephora fund. Thank you. Why do you need to do overtime?
Okay, 40 hours a week cannot sustain or maintain my life that I need to. Right? So I need to do overtime to maintain my life and take care of my family.
And that is understandable. And I commend you for that.
So give me just like 2 minutes to just like explain everything to you. So I'm working 70 hours a week, right? If I'm not getting taxed and 30 hours a week, that's a huge difference for me, right? I'm working like $130,000, $150,000 a year, right? So if I'm not getting taxed and 30% of that, that's a huge difference for me. You get what I'm saying? So I know it has to go to the Senate and get passed and all of this. The reason why, and this is the reason why I think about this a lot. No, if he's gonna not tax my overtime, he doesn't need to get funding to not tax my overtime.
Robert, thank you for the $5 for the Sephora fund. Man, you know. But what I'm saying is this. You are voting for the man who is going to give these companies who... Hold on. Fuck. Oh my God. Hold on. There we go.
Your mic is mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's back now.
All right. What I'm saying is, and I understand you now. I understand you. What I'm saying is that you are voting for the guy who wants to give these companies tax cuts. Now, like, do you know what happens when these companies get tax cuts?
Okay, so the next thing with the companies and tax cut. Companies is always getting tax cut and tax break, and they have LLC and all type of things to set up, and they bank their money offshore in like Bahamas and all these countries so they can pay less tax. I understand that. Companies always find a way, even if they're gonna like implement more taxes, they're gonna move, even though the production can be in the States, but the office can be in somewhere else, and then the taxes pay in that country where they set the office up. So I understand all of that. No, this is benefiting me hard working. I understand about corporation and tax cut and blah blah.
But wait, do you understand what I'm saying though? What I'm saying is that when these companies get these tax cuts, these permanent tax cuts, they simply reinvest it into the company, and it's clear that like even though you say you make a good amount, right? You make a good amount. You make a good amount that it's still not enough for you, and you need to do overtime to be able to support your family. But when Trump gives these companies tax cuts, it disincentivizes them even paying you more. You should not need to do overtime. Like that's the point. I feel like people don't understand this. Is that you should not need to do overtime.
Yes,
you shouldn't need to do overtime. But if you are going to vote for the man who wants to give these companies more tax cuts to make it less likely that they even give you a raise, that's going to be problematic. You won't need to have like a non-taxable overtime. First of all, I think that's wrong. I think that if you get income, then you need to tax it, right?
Yeah,
but here's the thing. But here's the thing though. But like my thing is his tax cuts disincentivize competition between companies, and it is the competition that makes it so that you get a raise. It is the competition that makes it so that you produce better products and things like that. It is the competition that makes companies more money. So when he gives these companies these large tax breaks and supplements for the fact that they don't have to improve or pay their people more, they're going to have it be so that you have to do overtime. So now him trying to supplement that with the fact that he's giving you free overtime, you do realize, let me say this real quick. And I think we are approaching a type of society that I don't think people talk about this half of overtime enough. You said you have a family, right?
Yes, I do.
Right, you have a family. You need to be able to spend time with your family. You have children?
Yes, I do.
You need to be able to spend time with your children. Your children become less likely to succeed when you are not around them. Your children become less likely to grow and become academically skilled when you are not able to sit and have dinner with your children. So this whole overtime thing, one, these tax cuts are going to incentivize for these companies to incentivize for you to have more time outside of your house and working for them. We should be working towards a society where companies are not taking up most of your day. That should never be the case.
Okay, can I go now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it should. And the operative word they keep using should. We should be doing all these things. The way life is structured now, it's not possible. And that's the problem. It's broken.
But it is possible though.
No, it's broken already. It's broken.
But no. Sorry.
When I go to the grocery store, when I go to the gas pump, you are seeing the effect. It's broken already.
But sir, we have. First of all, gas prices are. Who the fuck is my bird? Anyway, gas prices are at pre-pandemic levels. I don't know what you're talking about on that front. I don't know what you're talking about on that front. But what I'm saying is that when you look at Kamala Harris's policies, right? When you look at her policies, she's benefiting you and your children, right? You have a new child, you're going to get a $6,000 tax credit. Your children, when they grow up and they want to buy a house, they get a $25,000 help on their down payment. There's going to be 2 million extra homes being built. And then on top of that, she's going to have a capital gains tax on these larger companies and on these people who make more money, and that is going to help you because that is where the money is going to come from to be able to benefit you. But then also again, her policy incentivizes for competition between large companies, and when large companies have a lot of competition, right? This is a pro-business bill, by the way. When large companies have to compete with each other, they are going to be more likely to give you a raise. Maya, overtime is never the answer. Overtime is not something that you need. It's not something that you need. It's not something that you should need. Overtime is not a good thing. You shouldn't need to do overtime. It is Kamala Harris's policies that are going to make it so that you can work less time and still make a livable amount of money, as well as your children are going to make a livable amount of money. But again, Maya, one second, sir. But again, your children are going to be more likely to be able to survive within this world and become more academically like intelligent. They're going to become more intelligent, learn bigger words. When you, and if you have a partner, if you and your children are able to spend as much time together as possible, and overtime is simply not going to allow you to do that. This is late stage capitalism in a fucking nutshell, right? This whole thing of like not taxing your overtime is just going to incentivize you to spend less time with your family. And that literally kills families, especially black ones.
Can I go now?
Yes.
Okay. So, as I said, for the past 20 years, I've been working overtime. No government has been doing anything to change that. That's what I'm trying to make you understand. No government has ever done anything to change that.
But Kamala Harris is trying to change that.
No, but she wasn't trying to change it.
But no. But Kamala Harris is vice president. She can't do any of that right now, right? And then first of all, also Kamala Harris and Joe Biden had to spend 3.5 out of the 4 years that they were in office trying to repair the economy from COVID. There's not much that they could do. But Kamala Harris's policies literally go over ways to make sure that you and your children won't have to do overtime.
Yes, and again, I've been working so long, and I've been through so much different administration, and I've been working so hard. Yes, and I'm in my kid's life. My daughter is right now, she's going college and she's going to become a pediatrician, whatever. She's an A student.
That's great.
I'm in my daughter's life. So I'm saying this affects me. You have to understand as well. People are looking for themselves as you are looking for other people. Some people are looking for themselves. I've been working so hard, right? Now I see something, I heard something that makes sense for me. You get what I'm saying? Because I want
But sir, I understand that. But what is the point of working hard if most of your life is going to be taken over by these large corporations? If Donald Trump keep giving them tax cuts, you are going to be the one that suffer. Your family is going to be the one that suffer.
Okay, listen.
It don't make no sense. No?
As I said before, they've been getting tax cut from I was a kid coming up. Right?
But it is Kamala who is going to give them, who is going to get into that.
I have to work, and this is affecting me, and this makes sense for me. That's what I'm trying to make you understand. You might not understand that because you're thinking from a different lens. I am out in the field right now. I'm at work. I'm working 14 hours a day. I need some compensation, and this is the only way I'm going to get it.
But you are going to be more. You are going to get more compensation if you vote for Kamala Harris, because again, her policy. But I'm telling you what's going to happen. Her policies incentivize for corporate competition, and when corporations have competition, you are going to get paid more because now they have to compete with each other. But if you vote for Donald Trump and he gives these companies more tax cuts, larger tax cuts, you are going to have a monopoly of particular industries.
Okay.
And since they don't have a need, and since they don't have a need to compete with each other, they can set their prices at anything they want because who gonna check them? Nobody. Who's gonna try to compete with them? Nobody. Who's gonna pay you more? Nobody. But if you vote for an economy in which companies compete with each other, you are going to get paid more because companies are going to be working harder to try to make their workers more likely to stay with them. And you're not going to have to do a bunch of overtime.
I understand all that you're saying, but I'm just saying, all my life, everything benefits the corporation.
Why are you voting for it again?
Because this is the first time I'm hearing something that is going to benefit me.
But this is okay. So you think it's going to benefit you, but this is not free money.
What do you mean free money? Hard-working money is going to take less tax.
Hard-working money at the expense of what?
What do you mean at the expense of what?
At the expense of your life, your family. The amount of time you get to spend at home is lessened. Hold on, my bird is outside.
And I said, I don't know why she can't understand what I'm saying. I've been working over 25 years, and I've been doing overtime, whatever. It's not benefiting me. Now, if I get the tax break, it's gonna benefit me this time around. That's all I'm saying.
But at the expense of your livelihood. That is the difference. Like, do you not care about like whether or not you're able to spend time with your family, or do you just want to work forever? Your quality of life, like the concept, like this is not free. Like this whole the no tax on overtime is not free money. It's not free. The expense is your quality of life. That is the expense. You think it's okay to sacrifice your quality of life?
Well, okay. Listen.
And again, you're gonna get paid more under Kamala Harris's plans.
I don't see how. Because
I just told you how. Okay. I just told you how. Because her plans incentivize for competition. Large companies who have a monopoly over an industry have no incentive to pay you more. But if they are competing with other companies, then they have incentive to pay you more. And then over time, you will have to work less for more money.
Okay. This is what I'm saying. Can you just listen to me for a minute? This is
May I listen to you, but me feel like you're not listening to me, you know?
I understand all that you're saying. This is what I'm getting to you. I've been working for 25 years. Been working overtime, whatever. I'm not benefiting from that. No. If I work another 5 years, not paying overtime and 30%, 30 hours of my hours, I can retire in another 5, 6, 7 years. That's what I'm trying to make you understand. You're looking at whatever, I'm looking at it from a different angle.
I just think you're looking at it from a very limited standpoint.
Right, because all my life been limited, so I have to look at it like this.
But if you can make if you can make your experience better and your children's experience better, why would you also want your children to have to work 80% of their life away? Why would you want that?
But I'm saying, if I get this tax break, it's gonna help me to help my kids not to work 80% of their life.
But no, they will actually end up having to work more because you are allowing for Donald Trump to give these large companies tax breaks, and that makes it so that they have more of a monopoly over the industries in which they specialize in. And when they have a monopoly, and this is the point of monopolies, right? Do you understand what a monopoly is and why that's a problem?
Yeah, I understand all of that, but I'm saying,
like, what makes a monopoly, like what makes a monopoly of a company a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing? Because
fine. If it's just one company, he control the market, he decide the prices. I understand that.
Exactly, right? It is what makes it so that you make more but work less is that companies compete with each other. If it ever becomes the case that a company does not have to compete with other companies, then they have a monopoly. And if they have a monopoly, you will have to work more and be paid less. And even with this, where they're not taxing you on your overtime, you will sacrifice your quality of life for these corporations. Miss V, thank you so much for the $10. You will sacrifice your quality of life for these corporations. Why do you want to do that?
As I said, I'm going from my experiences in my life. My experiences in my life, I have to work. I have to work long hours. I have to work long days.
But under Kamala Harris's policies, this is going to lessen.
No. And not just only that, all those money that she's offering, it has to go to the Senate and it has to get passed. What if she doesn't win the Senate? Right? What if she doesn't win?
But this is determined on whether or not you vote. You must vote. You must vote down ballot.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me, so I'm not voting for that.
Maya, you must vote down ballot. That is how we get it. It's also the same with Trump when it comes to your overtime. I don't know why you brought this up for one but not the other.
Because, as I said, because this is self-interest. This is me being selfish. This is self-interest.
It's you being selfish, but you're gonna hurt yourself. You're hurting your own pockets.
No, I've been working 70 hours a week all my life.
Exactly, and that's the problem, Maya. No human being is supposed to be working 70 hours a week. Where is your family? How do you make time for your family? Are you in the U.S. right now? How do you make time to go back to Jamaica?
But I'm saying the system is.
When was the last time you traveled? Well, wait a minute, Maya. When was the last time you traveled to Jamaica to go see your family?
October.
My God. I was actually in Jamaica in October as well. Erica, thank you so much for the.
This October again.
Oh my God, Erica, thank you so much for the 25. I would bring that up as well. I see some people bring it up prior to 2025, but like it wouldn't be a good argument right now because Trump has denied any involvement in it. So like it's not even like it's like a coin toss.
Thank you, sir. And just to touch on that, like Project 2025 is not even a bill. It's just like a wish list for some guys.
I understand. That's why I'm not using the argument.
Yeah. I don't really like that argument either because even like Obamacare, like Project 2025 started from like 2002.
No, Project 2025 is it's just a concept playbook for Republicans. But look, regardless of all that, right? Regardless of all that, I don't. I'm not going to, like, with all due respect, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, because you're saying that you work. But one second, Maya. One second, sir. It's the fact that it is the fact that you're saying that you work 70 hours a week. That is not normal. Like, you are not, and I get it. My father's Jamaican, my mother's Jamaican. I look at them work. Jamaicans are workaholics. You would understand, right? Jamaican, no one work harder than a Jamaican, a Haitian, a Puerto Rican. Like, we are a community of workers, right? I see my family, my parents been working at the same place for decades. And I'm like, I don't know how y'all do that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all do that shit. We are a community of workers. But it is not normal. And even my father came and spoke to me about this. He works so hard, it's not going to help him in the long run. Because we also need to incentivize our own quality of life. There is, like, it's, you working 70 hours a week is not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
But that's how I have to survive now.
But you won't have to survive like that under Kamala Harris's policies. You literally just won't.
I don't see it. I go through it.
I don't. Wait. So what don't you see about it? What makes you distrustful about it? Okay. Dominicans as well. Dominicans are very hardworking people. I love Dominicans, bro. They're funny as hell.
One, as I said, the $6,000 blah blah blah, that doesn't benefit me.
The child tax credit? I mean, yeah, you have adult children.
Right, that doesn't benefit me.
But it'll benefit your kids, though.
Listen to what I'm saying. And I can't speak for that. So that doesn't benefit me. The 25,000 first generation home buyer. That means if my mom or dad buy a house before
No. That's a big misconception. That's a big misconception about what the bill says. No, it is about if say your daughter never bought a home, she would be able to get this, right? But it also says that there is like extra help for people whose families have never owned a home. Right. Okay, so fine. if your parents didn't own a home, there's going to be more help for you. But it doesn't matter whether or not your parents owned a home. If your daughter, if she doesn't own a home, is still a first time home buyer. It's not a generational thing.
But they already have that. They already have a first time home buyer. So that doesn't.
But not at the span of $25,000.
Wait, and you still have to be qualified. That doesn't.
Yes, of course. They can't just hand out money to everyone that wants it. But one of the main qualifiers is that you can pay rent for 2 years. You can do that for your daughter right now. If say your daughter come home from college, right? She comes home from college. You make her pay rent in your house for 2 years. She's immediately qualified.
As I said, I keep telling you, I'm being selfish with this one. My self-interest.
But that don't make no damn sense. I'm sorry, but like, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
To you, because you're not.
No, I get why you're doing it, but it doesn't help you, and it makes your life worse.
No.
Ah, my God.
No. Over and over and over. It makes a lot of sense to me.
I think this is a very short-sighted argument.
Yeah, I whatever you want to term it, I appreciate that, but I'm telling you, it makes sense for me. Next thing, the $50,000 tax credit doesn't benefit me.
The $6,000 tax credit? What are you talking about? What tax? Which one?
You said something about $50,000 tax credit
for businesses.
That doesn't benefit me. And even if I have a small business,
that's such a crazy. I'm not. Wait. Wait. This is fuckery because what? This is not. Come on, dude. Really?
It doesn't benefit me. How does it?
So you want for large companies to have a monopoly? You want for them to, but that's what that would cause. You want for these large companies to have a monopoly and to incentivize to pay you less.
No. I just want my all my money I'm working.
But you're not going to get all your money. Dude, Maya, by virtue of you having to do overtime, you're not getting all your money. You're not.
Yes, but as it stands right now, if I only do 40 hours, it doesn't benefit me. And not just only that, even if Kamala, I don't want to put her name, even if the VP wins, it still have to take a time for her to pass all those bills, and it does have to go to the Senate and all of that. It's not guaranteed. So
but it's the same. But it's the same thing with your free overtime with Trump as well. There's no guarantee that that's going to be able to pass. So you would have just voted for him for no reason. At least with Kamala Harris, you get something out of it and not like sacrifice your state of living, your quality of life.
No, it doesn't. Her stuff doesn't benefit me.
It literally does. Oh my God. Okay, maybe. No. Maybe. No, man. No.
I tell you the truth. It benefit me. I'm not working.
But all right, man. We can't. I have to tell you that.
Listen,
that this is not going to help you in the long run. You're sacrificing your livelihood and your children's livelihood just so you can get all of your money. The fact that you have to work overtime, which is not always granted to you, means that you're already not getting your money.
No, listen, my job I do, it's guaranteed. This is why I'm so excited for it.
Why are you excited for it? He has to win the House and the Senate.
He's gonna win.
I don't know if it go from here. I don't know if it go from here. So
whatever they want to say.
It's all right.
This is gonna make my life. If he wins and
but you're gonna sacrifice your children's life. But I think
my children is gonna be great.
Your children are going to be less incentivized to create their own business and have to work under monopolized companies, of which will pay them less.
They're gonna be getting a lot of overtime.
You shouldn't need to do overtime. Okay, all right, Maya. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because as I said before, this is the first time I've ever heard a politician say something that's gonna benefit me. This is the first time.
Overtime doesn't benefit you. Oh my God! No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You lose quality of life, and the company gets more work time out of you.
Listen. When I do my 30 hours overtime, I can take 1 month off and go to Jamaica. Now I only can take 5 days. What are you talking about?
You know what? Look, man. Me, I think. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get anywhere.
Call me idiot, whatever they want to say. I'm voting for that because that's gonna change my life.
Well, people, we must do better. I'm sorry. I love you though, but I gotta move on. Big up. Yeah. Right, man. See you later, man. Oh my God. Chat. That was fucking brutal. No sense, man. I'm sorry. I hate when I talk to Jamaicans and my accent keeps coming out. I don't do it on purpose, I promise. I feel like I just fucking switch. But I feel like people aren't gonna understand me. But yeah, I look. I need a Tylenol. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna go to Sephora. I am Jamaican. I'm gonna go to Sephora. Somebody just fucking posted a photo. She's first of all, Taco. She's from Barbados. She's Bayesian. Anyway, why would you post? Why would you post her? Somebody posted Rihanna in the Discord. She's not even Jamaican. Anyway, they do sound similar though. But I feel like Barbadians have like like a higher pitched accent, kind of, right? Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna big up Jamaica, yeah, big up. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, you guys. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all so much for being here. Today was fucking awesome. Shit, is there anyone even to like fucking? Is there anyone? What time is it? It's only 4 p.m. Is there anyone to even raid right now? I don't think so. Nope. Oh wait. Johnny's live. Johnny's live at 1.8k right now. Guys, we're gonna rate Johnny. Mods, can we big up Johnny? Big up Johnny. Oh my god, chat. But anyway, I gotta remake my bed. I spilled fucking syrup on my bed, and because I was eating pancakes like the fatty that I am. Anyway. But yeah, guys, we're gonna raid Johnny. We're gonna hit him with a Johnny raid. Tashika raid. Love from Tashika. Can somebody pin his at? It's Johnny Palmadesa. Palmadesa. Thank you. Can someone pin his name, please? Boop. There it is. Move that. There it is. Johnny Palmadesa. Hit him with a Tashika raid. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here. Also, please go check out my video going over Project 2025. I go over the entire thing. So please go like and share those videos. Go like and share all my videos, actually. Go like and share all my videos. Thank you. Go like and share all my videos, comment on them, and also tell me what other videos you want to see. Next couple coming videos, I'm going over other policies. People have been asking me to go over other policies as well, so I'm going to do that. But for now, to show that you really want to see those other videos, please go over there and like my videos and follow me and shit. Love you guys. Bye. When am I going live again?